Answer and so as I didn't be bansono, brother, me nyaho information. Say ebeba. Na me yihu video, ye wa platform bi, me yihu audio. E ma no call platform no ho, ye ho bobo. Ne 3 days pepepe na se see ya, kum. Open sa open no. Nti say no mo pese mo ye den. NPP nana done bawomia oye one push this year. Say obekum kusasefo Agyapong ama ina nso se dey bi. Ye mpene enye adwuma ene say that's what they see na samo so yanja market amamo ya ja ya amamo ya tie ho sa market mpo ye keto abom de na ye kase montena honom adenti na ye komirika mu de echi ampe info nso di mu echi because of ye ya to aba 00 ama John mahama ne mahama yarga because of chroninty o enye ma ho fenti enye so mo esika bi empini bi o ka say ye free sata mo nso na one put for no so te wale a omo hihye ka so otwoma na ya chewa ku nti abatu no brother metimi aka cho say edum efri nkran ekofa Togo because of chrono say no me ya bawomia lusu branko for Brian san omo tinko duru boku ekoto aba mahama yarga na obeye majority leader a ode na chi e kire yiku sasefo no nyankopon na ede mahama yarga jae ye de na ja nyankopon. But me science is be me ba be koyi me science is mo ye mpanyimfo e na mo ne mpanyimfo nso nenam mo ma ne nto o mo say ye say aseru abagre am free boku a de o mo hunu krampo ye nketoa
Abushamfo me chacha mu nyina we mo amasum me say John Mahama oye nipa bone papa we John Mahama na me de ne ho ye mahi in all this na akwara ye frene Mahama yarega utumi di ukrom wa ankasa o maame no papa nom ne wo fase nom enkwa at the bar for the Mahama presidency who create confusion. Yes, of war. Now the politics you a young people for and a sponsor man prusi for a Montaba Mayen yeba. Moi she se kusasi for chairman ne kusasi for believe we say the land belong to them. Also ntokwa sorry. Now me I wonder why Mahama Yarega is still sitting in Accra. Aye. Mentasi didn't tell Mahama Yarega. Or that's what Accra. Uncle Uncle Sovo fight no. Uncle Sovo. Nyona Kofaba. And the youth of Bawku. Our Modi lie so. A bit far Accra, from Accra to Togo. Togo to and I'm on Sembonia Mokafa Dr. Bawumia. And the power is in your hands. To me, Ababe Dimuho. To me, I must say, Dr. Bawumia, a sponsor Kusa, a man proceed for more contoquano. So to me, Ababe Dimuho, Monfanko Kamo, the situation. Monko Kamo situation, no. Na bibi anto na akwanemu because you promised the people enti kwajochire me no ya adwene pa brana John Mahama ne nkrofo ba ha na omodi madwene edi agoro no mo ahu se na de madwene di agoro wo hu de ekoso ne anda na nado danko Akufo-Addo his excellency Papa na yesi ono na sponsor kusa emamprusi for so munkum kusa asefo no enipa 9 ene wu ye in the whole of what 8 good years of governance na da bia na meka e betra me show we so I normally say to Ghanaians say there are some aspect of Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo leadership we don't count on that because amanfo e kind of kono ne makoni nchenam ne na asefo. But people don't think about the importance of security in a country. The importance of asumdwe ewo maimu. se ukoda ubeda sore na woni ayam hyehye se upia ko baabia wodi ayam juo ne be pia ko baabi se sabio usika da bangia we sure say obi ntimi mfa fraudulent way wia because of some kind of what them call digital security situations are Dr. Bahomia at the core Bank of Ghana ye develop across all the banking system in the country. And even how one another danko kufuadu timid at the 9C bosso then empower the police and the security authorities in the country by providing them all the accotables that they needed. Megana for yadrina nkosani manoho. People were thinking about the Kononen Chinam Jimmy. When has it happened? Say, oh my no, Tim also friend Ghana must say you will gold, you will bauxite, you will timber, you will lithium, then I say for a bind ben a bedu Ghana, oh my no suda. What to me Jan and nine so after helicopter and kwama enum and the ama police for at a go. OCC police station across all the country. Now I see police stations now no CC no. Na OCC say sabio yen kwani wo mana. Police stations na do danko akufuado OCC across the country no. Yes na OCC say sabio opobabia jawo nan akohona ko jawo nan na. That is what we call the internal security measures. A kind of measurement. Taking the internal security serious. But and this in Iba, all me can't just say anado. I'm a security I tight to my no more. Oba on kasa emfa about the security. Oba can't just say dokono boy edre. Na ye mubinum so Jimmy a control ya adrene. Jimmy a control ye nipeduano. Jimmy a control sabio ye home ne eti muti se nipano. And I did Jimmy na nam. Na avna be mo show nya me fan. But I can't say or say body no say adrenaline da utim na nya juma body ne bre and he's right in that sense. Well bra mo bre and the Bawku has turned into be a war zone. Bawku hono it has turned to be a war zone. Adentia John Darega Dramani Mahama, incompetent human being as Mahama, has already acclaimed wadi kanya bobi or hene ewo. Wadi ka bobi or hene ewo. Enti waba power dia enye eyeyen na ye osi ni hene. So why do you expect peace to reign in Bawku? Why? How do you want the peace to reign? Afen ofre otumfo. Otumfo so na wama kwase ampanyi ni Kevin Taylor akwana ne hu tietia se me nsa ba akono. I don't know wama na gu but ye wuro otumfo na nimase e de na nima twitwi from what kind of otumfo attempt to say when you na yonko anase ne classmate no ne di nkomo. Mr. Mahama is the most useless human being. Now I don't know what makes Ghanaians decided to vote for this guy. Meaning say 14 voters and to Obama John Mahama. Meaning say the main willing Ghanaians, they did not vote for John Mahama because they know that he's incompetent. But Nkrofo no almost Jiminti NDC for. So in any condition they are voting for NDC. These are the omoye problem now. You war mind. Now you know something. Hey, statistically, the majority of the people who voted for NDC are people omoadwene adati senkuto. Temiyepa. Statistically, no. Nkrofo omokoto abade ma John Mahama no. The majority of them omoye illiterate. Omoye illiterate. Ebinumu nim sabio 1+1 kura ne dodo. Na yen nyina nim se asidon katia so di kan aka. So omo de nkwasiafo ne kwaji tumi. So they will speak nkwasiafo kasa. They will give you nkwasiasem. They will give you food for your cheap mind. Ye be feedi wadwene na ye week no with the exact food by telling you say and a banner disika and a waye way now so wajedi and then na ye wie ye and no and then na ye wie ye Nanado has been an excellent president. And even the statistic about economists are when they take the Ghana economy the way it is going now, they will tell you, say, the stability of the city started early June 2023, and I shall say stabilize, but it doesn't come at once. But we sat down and we allowed these guys to confuse us and to what? To denigrate even our image as a human being by telling you, say, obi de oba eko school free, but only a school dying papa de ma oba nintino abane ye bone abra sa nipa krona ne breso na common chokwe de be trade wo school no nya bi mfa ma na we fall into that. This is actually what is happening. This is what the cause of what we are living, because sometimes we Ghanaians, some of us, we refuse to think. Ye jai say ye be think it is a human being. Anyankopon abo te se ne se so. Wa wo dia sie, mutimu kurom, bokunto kwa chance esi ye nye ne. Me bra mi firi Ghana in 2001. Na bokunto kwa wo ho. In fact, me ka say ye cross boku to Nigeria no. We were even afraid. But mutna ho. Emma John Daliga Dramani Mahama during 2024-2023 campaign. Ebedin trochira mu say eye Dr. Bawumia ena man ntokwa si wo ho na musumuji too. Ene de ekono no. People are dying like what? Like bears. Amanfo would say nyan ene normal for no reason. Adentia for the presidency of someone who even don't know how to govern, who don't know even how to manage the affairs of the country. And then now the main fancy amatie for na yemuram and then one same bebreka into Mestro say a fe na waba pomodena na share me video no mame share me video no mame pa na like mame unyan subscribe yeso na wa subscribe ai o subscribe boy mani nsi ho a fa onsa si adoma no so na personalize no said e be ya da bia me ba life bia no ubenya nkai bose maba na wa be join me na me no nyina ayeden edi jumadi na hyehyɛ so nti me den tia kese mame ama I me chia oye pa me mame patient danso me mo akwaba I'm doing very well me wia panyini Evans Agyapong me chia oye pa fisherman me chia oye pa me wia kwa George me chia pa ena me wia Evans Ankama Cliff me chia Charles Amoa me chia oye pa me wia kwasi Asamoa me chia oye pa Osei Anthony me chia pa me chia mu nyina ena me chia Joseph Botey from Facebook ena me chia Otompo Yoyo Gideon me chia Agustina Kwabena Scott me chia Ken Steve me chia wonso me wia ba Diana Rivers me chia oye pa me wia Evans Ankama Cliff me chia ena Grace Asante me chia oye pa kire me Quran wonso me chia oye pa busia me chia mu nyina ema mo akwa abasronko e de ba platform we so me san asere obiem se bo modern na share video no mame na subscribe bo modern so se obe share na yenko yenim abusiamfo nsem ewo ho nepa na now let's listen to me twimasi di nkra me akwa abapa abusia de ekoso ewo bokoro. It did not happen by mistake you. It happened because of a plan. Now the the youth in Bawku the Omoka na yentwe homra mo video we.
Our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Initially, when you came to Bawku, you promised us. You didn't promise us of a region, but you gave us the road to follow for the region. And the region has not even been set. But look at what is happening in Bawku. Soyas can do anything, anyhow they want, killing people. We want him to take measures of his military. We don't want the conduct, what they did 3 days ago, to repeat again. And much more, our Zugurana statue, we want it to be rebuilt. We want the Zugurana statue to be rebuilt. And those soldiers who are here brutalizing people around, want them to be changed. If they are following the man process, escorting them and getting their small money to chop, we have not given them We have not stopped them. They should do what they want. We are also in our land and we also do what we want. But for them to come round and shoot people, kill innocent children, we won't take that. And you as the president, you promised us something. And we voted the zeros, not for nothing, no. We voted it for something. They didn't vote you. Even you, Mama Yara, they didn't vote you. They spoiled your ballot box. They didn't vote you. So what do you say there for? You are a majority leader. You have an aim in the parliament. What are you supposed to do as a Kosasi? Because you are 50-50. We are watching on you. And this is the warning that goes to anybody who doesn't follow the laws of the Kosa, will not get any entry inside the Kosa land again. Thank you.
Thank you. And that's for it. Abusiati assembly yo. Ti assembly ye pa. Ti se uti asema akura we oka ya. Ni Nigeria Samson oka. Ti ni ye pa. Ti assembly ye pa. Uti asema oka ye. Osi mamprusi fuan to aba mfa mama hama yarega. But omo vote all full for the NDC. Enti adenti mahama yarega ono no ye sabio majority leader no unsolve this problem. I say John Mahama bra uba hano. You came here and you promised us something. Mamemfa kura na nimu nchona hwe na nimu ye. John Darega bra uba hase no. Ube promise ye. Say you're going to give us a region. And inti ayen so yenya college ayede koto abano boom boom de mawo ayan to be amfama people no. Because so by no catch they say MPP ti akonwa so a ena ntokwa sie. Na mo ba entokwa no esu betwa because munim say kusa asefo ena we so mo ni ohene no. So abusia mo titim, I want you to listen to me very carefully. John Mahama is sick in the head. Papa no yare woni tim. Papa na no diga na akonwa no. He is sick in his head. Oyare. Onye nipa bia o say Ghana fo nko so mo na akonwa mane enya ba bi ogina no. He is seriously sick. Me mami British in cancer me makwaba. Oyare because where sa bokun tokwa no. John Mahama and the NDC Omwamanaba beye amanyon tokwa. It is no more chieftaincy war. It is more about war. What we call it is all about what we call a political fight. And I see what Boko Haram. A political what fight? Because Mahama no edi petro kugu. Offending saying, Ja there so say, ono no ba, he will make sure say the Kusasi people will become the king of the area. Entina Mahama Bano, the Kusasi people have the Yankas Omuwo, Omua Tinkambi Mumu say, Omua buying Aba, so they can do whatever they want to do. Asma mami Kenya yo. Asema mami ka ye nyina ye TV. Na nye mami na eka wo. Ene me o video so ha me bebo a kire wa, wo beti babia mahama ankasa. Ebie na no. A promise bokofo kusasefo say when he comes to power, he is going to make sure say the Boko people will become the chief and the owners of the Boko land. As same way na Mahama the promise one. So now the expectation is say what about there any fa the other my so I'm far my so we are going to take the things by ourselves. And you know, they are now demanding Mahama not to send even the police or the military there. Mami Amaturi, me, I'm not here to do politics with it. Me, I'm not here to do MPP, NDC in the Bawku issue. But I'm here to expose how dangerous John Mahama is. Mahama, you're very dangerous. Sanya mekosu Bawku. Eye Mahama na kofa bo, Mahama na kofa ba. John Danagan Dramani Mahana Kofaba because we influence some tribe against the other. And I watch them one quarter cra. And away in any. And a year kuma mam for mat say nine. Ewa baby. And no didi. Now we are say we nipa born to this level. What are you expecting your end of life to be? Alexander is a massa. The greatest mistake Ghanaian did to the country Ghana is making Mahama president for the second time. You hear? Who to me say a statesman, or be a wedi president paying, or be a wedi vice president paying, or be a we not and now name the young can say ntokwa we na say said the city you know. You close your eyes. And because of political power, who could intro chan trokatawani and make some comment be and the SCA and Bawku. Now, let's move on. Now you hear this video too. The entire American said John Mahama is a very, 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 very wicked man. Who did it? The video way.
Is the issue of peace. When I read the media, they say the Bawku chieftaincy conflict. There's no chieftaincy conflict in Bawku. There cannot be two kings in one kingdom. Every government recognizes that the overlord of Bawku is Naba Abugago Asigri II.
Abusha tieni yepa. John Mahama sama wakaye nyina yate ase. Ose chieftaincy will be anywhere wo Bawku. Ade wesumi na me na wo kasa nyina. Yenim say the chieftaincy war in Bawku did not started yesterday. But Mahama go in front of the Kusasi people and tell them, say, there is no chieftaincy war. Mahama keep on and tell the Kusasi people, say, Abanyo mwaba kunyina ewo manga na munim say, Kusasi for heneno. Oni ne yede, yen can send the king of that land. Me pacho mimia. Utie me. Se wona we kusasi ni na uti ubabi montokwasi na moko because of chieftaincy na the potential president ba ukuru na obe promise obe ka asem bi se kirewa de na ebeba utim automatically de ebeba utim ni say of course ame nkoto abama papa we na mse me nkoto abama na oba obey you the power of a mining in Adiamano no Edia bois me tribe ama me tribe adi ohene ewo kronum yento aso no ntie more things tie.
And that's why I say there's no conflict, no chieftaincy conflict. And so peace in Bawku is going to be my priority when I become president. And all of you know that when NDC comes, there will be peace in Bawku. And so I wish to urge you to collaborate with our security service personnel who are here. They have a very difficult job. Let's collaborate with them so that they can help to maintain the peace. And I can assure you that when NDC comes, we will make sure that peace comes to Bawku. Bawku has a lot of potential. When Bawku was peaceful, commercial activities were going on and everything was okay. Now some public service workers have left the area because they are afraid for their lives. We will make sure that peace comes back to Bawku so that all of them can come back. And so I want to thank you, my father, for your warm welcome. We gave you just very short notice. We gave you just very short notice, but you have received us like a son who has come back. As part of the Bulgar Bawku.
Abuja for some kaya. And nam some way a John Mahama kaya intino. Some part of Bawku. Na MPP flag udi kusiwa. Yebe pajashim. Yebe shinu yebe tuatu atwene. And nam some way a John Mahama kokaya. And nam some way a John Mahama kokaya intino. Sabio. MPP amai, MPP abain, MPP ajina musifo during the 2024 election. Everywhere where the Kusasi people were settled biano, MPP amanyo konu nya zero. But ene, John Dariga, you are the president, and what are we seeing? Mimiya arimimi mwakwaba. Ene mahame. You are the president of the republic, and it is NDC that is in power. What are we seeing in Bawku? We are seeing the worst case. We are seeing the worst case. Now, the Akoyane say the Kusasi people are now feeling superior because they know, say, you're more buying and a tia kunyaso because of this reckless commenter, His Excellency the President of the Republic, then the opposition leader, Emekie. Na papa, saboni ya wadi nyina nipo mwashire wa munkwa nyina because of your stupidity as a person, not as a president. Ni nyina nyankopon beye den ebe dane de aba so. Woni wasefo. So Mahama was trying to tell Ghanaians, say, and Bawku say, when NDC is in power, Bawku is always peaceful. Now, let's see the difference.
Agyapong would try NDC for car. Na baby, I drew a NDC for more Bawku, and you could say for. Oma Baba press conference. Monjane Omoka. Almost MPP a pencil. Bawku conflict na na ekoso 8 years ni nyina. Nipa we just 50 for 8 years ni now. But NDC by power in less than 7 months nipa in excess of 300. Now you see Nati America say nyamina etrium kan say last year elections no sankrofo we omo ban MPP from campaigning in Bawku. Yes, omo ye press conference etuo ni asekan as a MPP ni bia obesi was all be a campaign wo Bawku. Omo bekuno. That is what they did. And in fact, there were several polling stations almost prevented MPP from fielding a polling agent. In the Yakwakoto Abano, na NDC from one, and no more to go mu. In the second Agyapong Crawford Casa Baumianya 0 polling stations be that place that not conflict a question. San Crawford win a D Saboneno. And then NDC use conflict in the year campaign. Inside take Kusasi for and Bawku for no against MPP. A charm throws almost the omoba power. As Baba Bawku no and under my watch. And a nipa just in the space of 6 months, 300. Meanwhile, MPP 8 years in a nipa honum, just 50. Namini Tiamoka, Munya we a comedy secra. A fina mobabi wumo. Yes, a fina mobabi wumo, and ne Sabo Contocano, a chum tamale, a chum can tampo, the chimay, a baby drew Kumase, a Kusasi for almost here wase. Yakuno Niniansu Yakuno Munya Hunshe, but Kumase Ashanti region, the mamma farm bow, because more the bower, a dear in a bayamo.
Okay. And Tabushenti ye po. Yet, me mamma dan appear, me more cover pa. Mamma, what to say? Yet, video ne the kind of Mahama promise you almost on one he's in power, one NDC is in power. Kusa a Bawku area, a be peaceful. Now, let's go to the statistics. Bra na MPP amanyoko no teso ane ese MPP amanyoko ene man ntokwa koso wo Bawku no enipa omu ye in 8 good years na omu ye 50 na omo ye 50 no omo ye nipa de untimi nkese nipa 50 wunti omo ye nipa 50 pe there be untimi nka pe e ma ne ye even one single human life matters a lot. Eti nipa mako aduonu 50 and omo hwere omo nkwa ye nyira ye feel pity for what happened, so be better than nkwa for that. But enkrofo na omo de ade we koye politics Emma during the election Bawku Sambe another fireplace war zone no. And no better now, so in just 7 months, enipa mako ahasa 300 people and a wo. Now you know what? Santokwa we no. Enyen tokwa bia ye kone soro ye kone wo only Bawku. Ayen tokwa bia ye kwa a tribe against tribe. Enti bia these two tribes be share bia no they fight. And in Tienche Bia, Kumasi Asawasi and I friend is saying, Yakokum Kusase ehene wohono. The fight is expanded. This is what happened when you have a reckless person. This is what happened. Se wokofa e bia nipa asabio onye da onye obi odwene kwa achiri so medi wanima we na esie. The ekono no. And from 50 to 300, 8 years, 7 months, 8 years, 50, 7 months, 300, which is which? Me say, there is nothing that Mahama promised Ghanaians to deliver because he is a calm man. He is a calm man. Now, Bushe, man, you some people for Kwana Yahu say, Mahama didn't throw agu, Mahama, I had agu and Nimasio. The Bawku people are now demanding accountability from John Dramani Mahama. Omono omokoto abama omono. Omo manipulate omo adwen kusase for so omokoto aba boom boom a man people for nye campaign police station agent kura no say of kese oba be police station agent kusase asase so a ye beku no. Omo na no mo aba abonte a omo expose the dirty job John Dramani Mahama ne nkorofo yeye ebie ne tie video we
we were about 8 when we were sitting in front of the roadside before we realized they just started firing gun on our top and we 4 get injured and 1 person passed away. So we are 5 that we are captured, but 1 passed away. But we 4 that we are injured.
Where are you injured?
My head. We can't identify because it's the time he was firing is everybody trying to save his life. So we are jumping around. So I just lie down. When I saw he just turned his back. Before I was seeing him, it's a car came and covered him in front of the road. That's where the thing has happened. There is a Bagnaza shop there. That is where normally we sit. And the point that I'm having is like we are not scared.
Well, see, so we are not scared. Na share Facebook no so Ibrahim where we need or say Mampusi and Kusasi for we need peace. And yeah, as some generation here be papa if you say so no war Bawku e biesi Kumasi and I say we na kwaya sem foforo sania ana asa free Bawku abe Kumasi asa be dru temadia enkadia na chese ne beje Ghana nyina aboso eno no nti aposifo esempa ewo ho
enti na de ekoso no miwia enam the poor leadership and the poor character of John Mahama ye man akwanya e man microphone e man sabio to me so to me can the open because of democracy no that is the consequences and then to kwana for the babia baby obefo Ghana bia the people are actually what fighting. They are what they are fighting na mo kai akwa we mo hwe na
for you to say, yeah, man, and to Ghana, you know, say, yeah, here so the Nibia or Bawku BM say, come. Yeah, here so the Nibia or Bawku BM, na they see Burkina Faso, no, and they see Ghana. Na esi Bawku no, they see Ghana, you know. Yes, I'm a man and Thomas, and if I free never, so yes, the knee, no one's now Mokano, no one, Namfoma, yeah, but both 12 to say, pay. Sapa said, oh, dear, Uniano, son of the Bayo, she's a soldier on Saint Law. On Senate law, so you need Senate law. You can have a pattern toka, you can have a tongue koshia. You can have a pattern toka, you can have a tongue kodu. You can have a pattern toka, you have a tongue koshia. You can have a pattern toka, you can have a tongue kodu. You can have a pattern toka.
Yes, it's a ticket here we are. Now ten chain. Now one when a year. Obeka say bia adwene emre. Na so na nya adwene na emre o. Na ye nimde ne nyansa ne akwan ene kwan ye fa so we adwene no. Ena ye bia na nipa no aye dan. Wasua ne ye. Enti ne mahama ne to abeda ho. Say he politicized the Bawku war. And ne he is weeping what he sowed. Now nimde ehu. What do you hear? A man for you serious so. A man for you very serious to go after John Daraga Dramani Mahama. Papa way, I don't know if he can finish his 4 years on the throne. Yenti your video was.
Peace in Bawku. No amount of military, no amount of curfew can bring peace to Bawku unless that issue is addressed. You are right. We were all excited when the president came to Bawku after 1 week of his inauguration. We were very happy. We were celebrating it. But it was all PR. The president is not sincere. He's either not sincere or they are just incompetent. The president is playing on the intelligence of the people. That is why people are angry on the ground. You came to Bawku and says that what has happened? Nothing. Not a single policy has changed. On Bawku, nothing. He's continued the same old disabled. This is my look. In 2022, I told the then Defense Minister Ntokwa that this conflict is going to spread. If they don't take time, the conflict will spread. And Ntokwa looked at me and just walked away. They did nothing. We are on the ground, we are picking the signals, we are telling the authorities what to do, what can happen, and they're not listening. Look at this Asawasi, look at the attacks in Accra, attacks in many other places, in Bolga. It's happening, it's spreading to Nalerugu, to Wale Wale, it is spreading. And if this government doesn't take time, they are going to be, Bawku will embarrass this government and they will have to explain to Ghanaians why they've allowed this thing to fester and to spread to the rest of the country. When all they need to do is to enforce the law. President Mahama, as I said, he said it multiple times. There can be no two kings in Bawku. There can be no two chiefs in Bawku. He came to Bawku and said that. He said that at various political platforms. Up till now, there are still two chiefs in Bawku. I am telling you again, unless that issue is solved, there will be no peace in Bawku. There will be no peace in the issue will only escalate. This is what I'm telling you.
Entity assembly yepa. Samna John Mahama ka ye no. Ene na akoshe nkrofo no timo. Nsamna Mahama jina podium so bie na no ka kire sabio Bawku land for so say there cannot be two kings in Bawku. There is only one king, and every government in the country will recognize Kusa Sehene as the king of the people in the northern region. Hono. That is what is, in the minds of the people. That is what is in the mind of the people. Enti abusie ntokwa na ekoso wo hono. Eye John Mahama na akwa ba. Na sa ntokwa na ekoso wo hono. don't sit aside in your home in the southern part of the country. Say Kumasi, Sunyane, Accra, Tema, or whatever. Koforidia. Not gonna say be Antokwano, a nothing region Hong Kong a wo. And you're not in Hong Kong. Because then you say many of the many of our northern region brothers, the Bawku areas, they are people. They have been immigrated in different parts of the country. And to kusasi for any mampusi for they are mixed in different areas of the country. And in Tokwana Ekono, it does not necessarily need the same. You have to be in Bawku and Sanobe to me a day and your consequences. But your life is at risk. Wabrabo at that risk. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this, this is a political war. Brana nanado danko kufu ade tia kunya so no. Omode yen kan say curfew any restrictions ahodo bi den eba Bawku kuronum and in the surrounding areas. Some restrictions no be to say curfew and then I say for no a boy a man soldier for no nya kwanya ye den e control the area. Umia jo mahama ai umia jo mahama say on tiasie die ntia sabio MPP aban ebe banda furugu ewo northern region. Ono ne kan yo. On tia said the entia na na do danko akufuado aban ebe makafi wo northern region. Aden omo pese omunwi abamu ana. Enti mahama kan sansem we nyina no. Enne nkrofo no omote sa area ho they believe say sa kafi na na eda omo so no eye injustice. Some man furugu a injustice because MPP abana intelligence and security works. Eda mwakumaso. No muye juman said the SNF fatano. They studied the case and understood say. So obi se furugua obetim di tuashem So obi se furugua obetumi di wiase ndema nyina ahye ni furuguma se wugira nkyɛn a unhuma ne nyɛ bedarega ko gina ka kyerɛ ayifo yemianum kosa asefo se ɛyɛ nsisire ɛyɛ adebɔni bi na aba MPP amanyɔkɔ mu ntia ɔka kyerɛ mo se ma ɔmo nhye furugu ɔsankora yɛ example se enti Bawku na aba opia bɔntra bia ne ɔmfa nhye enti ɔde ato ɔmo tim enti since John Darega Dramani Mahama on any police IGP toko no se hunu ho se hwanyo papa na ni tikese se midie 9 omo take the in charge of the security no curfew na eda kuro no mu a na eye through that na ye timidi govern the city no curfew na eda kuro no mu a na etima take control of the people and of the society na ewo ho no enkrofo na bato agu adentia mahama dika kan kire omo say ono as a president he doesn't agree say yebeden yebekese mo obi nhye furugu curfew no so no yabo ato agu because enkrofo no feel say mahama dika kan kire omo say eni kwanse de curfew eto amamfo so wo mu krom e wo say yenya omo na omo ntumi nya kwanya enko na omo mra omo nkodi dwa omo nye and a man for take advantage of that Romodi di bonnet. And a stadu minta. One man sans na obaha, and idea no economy. Wako she week a crow, pay papa no moi. Aye. Upano Kenyansa, and some American Yemen America, and yet the leader kind and home consequences na yeka. And Tabusha, and now Menoka say, curfew no, and crofoni miso, and a mode fast di bonnet. Because before no, by 6 o'clock, you have to be in your room. But then, watch this video. Watch. We have a video. A video.
Free etifido epoye mantam na bokon sensemu asori ena empirefo se da bi
video ni ye podeti
enyen hwe han maniema enyen nsamo sante sei ena ene sori ahoso no de to adehye a wo bokon potem ho ene awia no mienu na wo so bi afiri monten so ekwohye ne dem sa ade asa wo se wie gina so se te sei agye so koda na no pa no nsia se meka sei na ne wasori na enro asem no behwe mu no ene okofa eye na legu ekromu a bebia obefa bia manfo ne na mo ne bi so say na de no so no omo nte ayi bia curfew bia sanse empenifo de curfew ne ba no mama ne ena sabi asemu a asi wo mpotamu anti ebufu aba empenifo se yemfa so nto omo so no ebia sisi ba bi bebre enso nya de a wono ati bibia na eye na adom kase bo se da bi aposifo mo na mo hwabo ban sakwako ba sa ban e de curfew aba na manfo ebusu de a na ho asem no e wo se hwe ne ka ne ye kasamafo ma na larigu posi adwumaku no Robert Annabel ena echire mu se sisi ameka se mo ka posifo ne ambambofo dodo na agum se be ya obehwe se omanfo ebedi mra ne nhede a odi aba no so.
Yesterday we began serious investigation into the case, and so we have mounted a manhunt of the suspects who committed heinous crime yesterday. We have also examined the body and released various of the deceased boys to their family for burial yesterday. We have also beefed up security at the various schools in the regional capital, that's Malaregu. And the police administration also deploy more policemen to the region to assist us to provide security for the citizens of Malaregu and the environment. The curfew that was also imposed in the town is being enforced, and with the additional deployment of police personnel to the region, we'll be able to enforce that. And other people from the Kusagu area, as well as the students, we are doing our best to identify them and evacuate them back to their hometowns so that there can be peace in the municipality.
Bacha oba Facebook a obehunu eni omanfo ne na monten so a womo eko na womo eba womo kono mo ba na yankwa homa so yenu be ma ya aboache ebutu mpotam ho no beboa yen na yehunu de ekoso ya anapa ye mo ache
we abokode
ye de ho ye naja mo na sei de bia beti bia asem foforo nti no ya na mo nkomo abo yehu kakra anye bia curfew no se de enra yete ho asem sa ba afa wi akire se manfo ne nam krum a obi ye de opɛ wonte se dogo bi hu na be no adehye mu ne anadwo no nyina ne nim se oni atetempu mu a se na ɛhote
awala me da se na se na wo de mama na tawe asosia de obeduru na lego ahoma mpe bra unfortunate incident na AC one American Senior High School no and announcing ina abai eguli kefu ebiku na lego this virus so but unfortunately no now ohima na wa hana ipene na yiri no or see he wasn't aware of the posting of the case, you know, and on to me a man in the SCCA abai Agyapong say the Ministry of Interior imposed the curfew ebiku na lego and important thing as Jamino Kasaidia we enra ebedu this time up Manu Kasaidia and say curfew there and ambasu ewo na lego
eti se meka say no nsia bo se de enim no se curfew ne basa na ne time a ye bietum no de amanfo epie ne duduo mu bia akoye de oye anope ewiem ahyase se titie hot saying
I'm sorry before the curfew hour no ana me pay apotika kra me pay na me say nipa ana mo omo start your normal business in the day. Seriously, I don't think that the curfew hour was observed by the people of Nalego.
Yeah, ma yana wase na awia bere be besa ba ho de foni tutu fom ne hwe nkomo amanfo die ene de ti potia ho mpese kefi no mbedi so bibia ni besa ba nche biem ye ni abema ya boache na yete ne nkan di free na larugu a wo kire mu se amanfo no matoto madwene bu nu aguma so maso mishelen onte boy kra e wo kefi no
anti abusuan se wo ho ankrofo no se omo nte ase adenti a enam nsem bi ajo mahama ayeden aka to omutim because you see you reap what you sow enti se wo si dua emongu kwakwa nanse so a ebogu apampam now wa oba asese bia one thing sama ajo mahama ka eka ye no I just want you to listen to what Mahama said to the Kusasi people so that you understand say the ekoso wo ho ene no it is not because of bibia but it's because of the reckless statement John Dariga Dramani Mahama yede. It's because Jina Kusasi for him a catcher one abra no who to me. Listen to this video.
Is the issue of peace. When I read the media, they say the Bawku chieftaincy conflict. There's no chieftaincy conflict in Bawku. There cannot be two kings in one kingdom. Every government recognizes that the overlord of Bawku is Naba Abugago Asigri II. And that's why I say there's no conflict, no chieftaincy conflict. And so peace in Bawku is going to be my priority when I become president. And all of you know that when NDC comes, there will be peace in Bawku. And so I wish to urge you to collaborate with our security service personnel who are here. They have a very difficult job. Let's collaborate with them so that they can help to maintain the peace. And I can assure you that when NDC comes, we will make sure that peace comes to Bawku. Bawku has a lot of potential. When Bawku was peaceful, commercial activities were going on and everything was okay. Now, some public service workers have left the area because they are afraid for their lives. We will make sure that peace comes back to Bawku so that all of them can come back.
Yes, exactly. And in some way, Mahama Kokaya, and I'm so part of the tribe. As a leader, you don't judge when there is a dispute among two tribes and not two ethnic groups. If you do judgment direct like this, automatically, you are encouraging one part of the group to be more aggressive on the others. Because what catch them so muye day omudibem. The Mahama Mahama has encouraged the Kusasi people that omuye the rare lawyers or the royals of the area. Enti newaba the promise ye omfama ye yan kasa ye tumi eyeden ekwa akoje ena de ekoso no eno ne de ekoso no enti enye obi ena de asem bi aba na ye nsem bi ma binom ka ye nipa bi ma tumi bi kita won ena ne nam so a ama de ye hu ne nei ekoso na nipa ne ho ye mahipa now is yanto ba se in all this no enipa ne ho ye mahipa ene sa akwa we me ya meso se bomodana like video no mame na share eka ho mame won subscribe o yenso ana wa subscribe kama no abeka busuakuo no ho I mefa kwanya we so na makamfo Gab Media on YouTube e de amount se hwe na chi akwan na subscribe e wo me Gab Media on the platform so sanso na mefa kwanya we so na makamfo Kakari TV e de amount e wo YouTube osanso wo Facebook as SKB TV1 e wo YouTube enti e wo Facebook enti me kamfo sa platform anyway e de amount na masan kamfo political zone Felix appear so the amount Say when a on YouTube and on Facebook, na support no. Na juma enkoso but don't forget say obe like video way. Na obe sanso subscribe so nya subscribe ya. Yenko yanim. Obi bia ni hwa na ho yemahi. In this case, more than this man. And I'm coming to explain to you why this man and a yet dear na ho yemahi pa. The woman nyina ne sa kwa we ne fa eye mamprusi ena ne fa eye kusase. Enti no sa papa we oda hoyi a nyankopon adom onye nipa bi akwa na owo power ewo amanyoku a ye frɛ ne NDC me ma me Esther Kebari ma me mwakwa aba pa ena me nwa amaso da ntwi nso me chia mwakwa aba me ma me Okan Florence me chia oye pa onye nipa keto bi o oye nipa titiriw bi ewo NDC amanyoku na akwa we oto hoyi ne maame ene ne papa omo ne maame firi mamprusi ena ne papa firi kusase enti saa kwa we could have been the way for the peace. But what are we seeing? What we are seeing is say, oh no, because of so names se kusase foni ene ye nipa dodo ewo saa mantamu hono. Oh no, odene ho akomata kusase fo no ena okanjagum. Say they are the people that they merit to be what? Mahama Yarika, yes. That is they are the people that they merit to be the royals of the land. Tell you. And to say utie video sa me bo chire onumu bia. Abayu ano kan pefe say they do all that they can to vote all their vote for sa papa we ene Jo Mahama. Say the beya and now promise I promise you muntino. Obenya to me now this answer now or can ho asem no ababetudwa. It is way. Listen to this video in an interview with Joy News. Listen to him very well. Listen.
Now what you need to demonstrate, is to ensure that everybody respect that Supreme Court pronouncement. That's what you need as a sitting president.
Is it really possible?
Yeah.
Is it really?
And what did you okay? Akwa we say Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo is being biased. Adentia, there has been a judgment from the court. I was saying Nanado Ntimi making sure say the implementation of this judgment, efficient, and I can say respected by all the citizens and the people that are living in that area. The assembly you, Sabra not your position. So the blame was on Nanado. Sabra no yeah. Opposition, no opposition. So he was playing games with the president or the sitting president. So Nanado needs to implement the court judgment about Bontreno. Nanado should use the state power to make sure say every living human being on that land ever respected the judgment from the Supreme Court. Tio, but let's continue with what he said more. Listen.
Is it possible that the leaders of a country can compel allegiance to a chief?
They are not being asked to owe allegiance to the chief. No, listen. They are not being asked to what do they call it? To owe allegiance to the chief. They are being asked not to express their lack of allegiance violently.
I get your point. Yes.
Are you getting the point?
Yes.
We're not saying that when we wake up in the morning, come to Bawku Naba house and say, "Oh, chief, we worship you." You can decide that for the rest of your life, you will not cross his path. You will not go to him for anything. Fine. We are saying that don't take a gun and say you will kill somebody because you don't accept that that person is the chief. That is just what people are asking.
Do you support?
Okay, and to listen to this video very well. Judgment now court to the bar bonten say I think Kusase and Bawku Naba and the chief, I think the parliament chief or whatever he is. Entienne papa wo yo ti hoyi. I can't hear Bawku for say Mamprusifoɔ are making mistakes because there is a judgment that is Kusasefoɔ and they are the kings of that land. And the Mamprusifoɔ di bone omontra baby omotie. They should not come close to Kusasefoɔ. They should understand the say ye Kusase hene na ye hene wo ho. But obi mi so mo say omonko na omonko bunko to dwe wo Kusase hene nim kese nana ye hyewase. But this comment papa we ye making no, it is not just to understand it in the way I'm saying then e kan ho asemi, but it is a way indirectly no all catching Kusase for say you are right. Automatically they can say obojam and you can say obojam. Automatically this man is telling Kusase for say you are right, and this Mamprusi people are the people that are what? Violating the laws and regulations on that chief 20 issue. So it was assassination. So it is a ukase every Kusase person. Kusase ni bi owo kubia abeto aba the amount because when him say oba you are going to do their belling, their willing, their wishes, their dreams for them. And omukoto abane dem outri. Now, Mabel, we have told you the two things. Yenti what he said last. Now, I'm bringing the evidence on that.
For the Kusasis.
I'm a Kusasi.
Do you?
My mother, listen, my mother is a Mampushi. Yeah. For the records.
I get you.
For the records, my grandfather, my grandfather was the leader of the Mampushis. So I straddle the two sides. And trust me, I have
more with the Kusasis.
I have a principle. That
Akwani bisa na question when respond does it link yourself with the Kusase. He never respond. But listen to what he's going to say. Listen.
The person that you cannot run away and leave. You should tell the person the truth so that it doesn't get to running.
Okay.
Because if it gets to running, you can't run and leave the person.
Yeah. Enti wo papa wo nye ni papa. Or say well, on onya no say ye kusa or support to Kusasefo anamamprusifor. But the opposite can say enipa wuntumi nya ne ho nwan nipa wuntumi nwane enya ne ho no. E wo se won ka no kore nkyere no said the beya enru se wo se unwane na wadwane agya no. Abusia papa we ni fie ye twaja tum. Papa we he does not go to Bawku for about 1 year to now. Onko Bawku bread so bedwane because of enkwasi ade a oyeye. Now sadia no mu ye nyina no. It was all because of what? Political games. Because in the medical culture, no, the Kusase people are more. So if you join yourself, if you recognize the Kusase to be the royals of the area, automatically, politically, you know, you have assumed voting numbers. Your dream to win the general election, no, possible. This is what this stupid man did. Now, the Yana said, "Who out to who? Uni a mamprusini, ose a Kusasini." Instead of you to be the intermediator by blood and by nature to bring peace, you know, this guy is the fool who is lighting the fire on ewane maame tiso. Yenku ne maame asefo nyina. Abushawati de make yenku ne maame asefo nyina. How stupid can you be as a leader of a parliament? Na wani agete akra. Oda air condition mu. Na maame ne o maame asefo eno papa asefo yenku mo te say nwan ewo ho. Ah, within 6 months pe yakumu nipa mako ahasa. Na wote akra wo ye ho majority leader. I said during campaign time no mokoye promise hono. Wote akra ena wo ye ho majority leader ena wasefo ye kumo mo te say nwan. Wo so da wote air condition mu wani age wo sresre wonya hu hweda. Na abusuen papa we nkontomponi o asemo ya akwa we kan ye san frɛ no committee anim say wona akwa asem bi say mampurusifo di bone akwa si da bi nyono na kan ye odetie me say ndc fo ha Allah subhanallah alhamdulillah wallahi alhamdulillah bismillah wallahi tallahi ndc for you're the most bogus human being that I've ever met in this world. Entro. Akwa we yo na se mi se sia na me bochi de wo. Now listen to what he's saying.
So to now go and bend the statue, you are making a political statement, and that is threatening the relationship between you, the soldiers, and the community, because the statue symbolizes something for the entire community. So if you go and burn it, and you are soldiers, that's a very serious matter. So those who say when it affects my people, go ahead. I can pull a lot of statements that I have made because it has affected those occasions. It's always been an omission or, for very strategic reasons. If you ask all the people sitting here, my own village, people went to my own village, attacked and killed relatives that I know who are very close to me, and I never commented. And I came under intense attack from family members, from tribesmen, from Usasis, why the attack was in my own village, and I never commented. And I still haven't commented, and I will not comment. Not that it doesn't hurt, for the very reason that you're asking me this question. Because sometimes people who are not from my village get attacked, and I don't comment. So why would I comment? Because it is in my own village. So sometimes for strategic reasons, I don't comment. Sometimes I comment for other strategic reasons. Let's say this instance, it is threatening to create a serious rift between the military and the community. When it is threatening to create a conflict between the military and the community, I'm moving, because we need the soldiers there. We need them because we ourselves cannot maintain law and order. We've invited them to come in there and assist maintain law and order. So any incident that is escalating and threatening the relationship between the community and the soldiers, we move in there first to vindicate the rights of the community, at the same time also to appeal for calm in the relationship between the community and the soldiers. So as you can see, if you listen, we condemn everything that has happened. But at the same time, we also try to show that the soldiers went too far. They went too far. For instance, you went and burned the statue. What has the statue got to do with this matter? You are soldiers. You are supposed to be neutral. Two people are fighting. One of them has gone to put his statue in front of his house. Then you, in trying to separate, or you're angry because they fired into a convoy, and I condemn the firing into the convoy. I have condemned that. But then as soldiers, we look for those who...
Yebisano si debi ono de on kan hweda. Na de hanane say a soldier for na kwa akwashi statue wa isikuro no. We are fighting on the land. The meaning of raising your statue on the land, and actually say you are the owner of the land. A soldier for, because they don't want the other part to get anger. The soldier did not did well. Me say, this fight, it is a political fight, and everything is happening because of John Mahama and his stupid manner of doing. Now, Bushia, me pese misa papa we asemba akope. Sa papa we osofu we.
Refuted the allegations, insisting in a statement that it had to neutralize 6 armed men who engaged the troops.
Abusiamuntio, Sabre ne o campaign mu den de obi aso ayehye. Osofu we ba bonten be ka kire na do say oye insensitive. Oh na do wahu na man. Oh na do oye winner, na do you going to succeed oh. Na do oye winner. The man is a winner. Asofu fo nyina ba bonten be ka jagu na do team so oye insensitive. Listen.
While commending the security personnel on the ground for working towards security and peace.
Unfortunately,
in Bawku, we call on them to be more professional and circumspect in the discharge of their duties and be measured in the use of their firearms so as not to kill innocent people. We also urge them to desist from some of the inhumane treatment and brutalities being meted out to innocent citizens of Bawku. At all costs, we must avoid actions that will result in reprisals effect from aggrieved people.
Between Monday, February 6th and Wednesday, February 9 more lives have been lost after all-night sporadic shooting, and the National Catholic Bishops' Conference is worried.
We members of the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference are saddened by recent developments in Bawku, leading to the death of 15 people.
Okay, Miriam will say Ebenezer, Elizabeth, Mwakwa Bapa. As long as I say, Sir Catholic Bishop, we are in fact. Almost they were going to march to the Jubilee House. Hey, Papa, we may be saying, where is him? Wadana, dear Natuno, a he fan wakwa kwashe. The entire Nedio Marbon Tremema threatened to John Mahama say, Mahama and Kanehua, Omobe Machi Akonifie. You see, now you can understand, say, the hypocrisy of the people. Omo wo mainu mwa, omo yo omo what is said there, omo ye neutral, and I ye neutral, and I ye asofufo, and ye Kenyans Yankupon. All these are all political people with a political stomach. Miriam Sami Justice from Hamburg, in Mwakwa Yepa. Papa, where you know? He has completely vanished from the situation as soon as Mahama won power. But within 7 months, a nipa 300 na wu. In 8 years, a nipa 50 na wu, yeah. But people were making strong allegations, and people were doing big conferences against Nanado. Bone ben na kwakuado de ye mo. Honestly, a friend to send me a kwaku pepe. Bone ben na kwaku de ye mo. Munyina musori dimanu si ne so kan de nye ne de nsemunyina. Now you know hey and this for now listen to what this fool also is saying. A former secretary to the NDC. Papa we have about say NDC for ntimi solve the war in Bawku. And I'm saying but na do tell konwa so de. Not the fault was Dr. Bawumia. I didn't tell you man prosini. And that there, one political party cannot solve the problem. Hey, and this is for muye nipa bone Nyankopon hataso na ne mo beye adwuma. Nyankopon ene bedi mo ho dwuma mamo. Because of how hypocritical that you are. Listen to this fool. Listen.
Na mofaba lewe na nkanam. Na ramo ho a wo kan kofa wo we na nkanam na ika ho. Na kwame awehemo wo man de dem me nu kan yen nyina yen ya awehjem de Bawku conflict situation no or a national exercise oya de ma bi na ye kasa ye de wo wa an ye ka de ye hwa na bi ye or a national exercise kwame oye hu an a play interview a grante ma wo friend ne nursing woman is it nche no ya yo ho na se wo bibi wo ho a
netse ewurabe kwan onam do kasa ya wo ye mbahyehywo obi onwo bada ana obi onyi nnua wo wiase men na obi kwa ho kirima ohuru na kwame asem na wie ya anye de oye National Democratic Congress mejezi de ye zendemere gugu kwam na NDC alone nintum solve the issue cha ye na ye ka ho kwame ya mention there otumfo asantihinwura ori ye mediation ma the man sami na akwado kwame yanko deep ni ehwe de mediation exercise na nkasa ye be ya otumfo de obeye neutral party members involved the parties involved one of the why agree though say ya kwambre mami na kwame mega na 1950 something na the ma conflict situation akwa mami hu de all the etum ye church razin mu ye man comfort ase yes otumfo no ye church ma watase wo so otumfo no na exercise ayin de obeye mediation he's a mediator na mo parties na obohwe me peace aba no se mo smoke peace corder otumfo ba de no botum waye
Peace FM.
Abusha entisan disi phone munyansa Abusha wontie ni yepa I remember military say the Roman bishop should come out and talk. Yomra Bontano Mekasa. Mimia, Namin San DC for any munyansa. And then the man who San DC for Binomo Muni Munyansa. Hey, and then the Bokunto Quano. And yes, Sabio and DC for one a bit to me. Asovo. Na Sabra and Munipane promises or no never solve problem. Young Kotwabama now war. Also, your former secretary. You know whatever the NDC did in 2024 to win these elections. And the Papone asem. Na miya, let yente sa video we last. If you are near call into Kennedy Agyapong saga.
The idea we politicize every issue. Kusas and Semi, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia suffered for it. Obieni, yes, a man prosimi, ono no to a man prosi for Hakukunko for Kusas. In my constituency, Kusas for me and before told me, so I'm not body at once ever trauma. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the intimate to Mano. Why? Because of man prosi. These were the issues. And unfortunately, in the certain presidents, Obeka video or Castle MP before power and ntokwa North.
Anyway, but at this point, the idea to know when we bring some of these matters in it, some cannot be adding. Not just we are just.
What I'm saying is that I'm drawing attention to the politicization.
Of course.
Yes, that's my point. When key members, and not just MPs,
sure,
people from the MPP side making comments,
sure,
are inflaming passions,
sure.
You know, and today here we are within 6 months. We are witnessing something we've never seen before.
Of course.
You know,
anyway, honorable Nyamen Kosonje Chimore na Abani say minimum penny for to an among why your regime Mukrano, the regional security council Ade and one Shaba. A Mompire said Bibisa in Sibium na Agyapong. Honorable Nyamen na Onka Homai. I don't pay Nyamen honorable.
Leonard Sway, I think that he's very bogus. And okre. And this Yamanyo Kode ntokwa way a politics. Amen on Namsuma Yura Dr. Bawumia Babi Onya zero. Babi Bebre, the whole Kusas area, Dr. Bawumia zero because of some Kwasiasama Mamfobi Kaye. And Namsuma Yanka say Yura Kennedy Agyapong so the Ababa Yanyuma or two. Ama kwasi ampanyi ni bi esefro no wusu bempa abo papo ne se nantwi a ye de ne ti atoja so se ye ho esori a saa nyema wo yan DC for ye eno no mo dia ye their campaign message to be the presidential candidate of the republic. So this man deserves to talk about it. Collins Adamako. He is right to tell you, say, the Ekosu Obokono, it is something orchestrated by the NDC. So, Massa, tell them to go and solve the problem. The IGP is in Accra doing some Accra boy. And a man for me, and a more year money to send more, a month for more. A man for who say who I want to walk, or more the importance of money to me. No, but to me at Accra. I will crank. Ombetimi atra kra akọ Spain ombetimi atra kra akọ Labadi Beach na asefo akọjiji omoni edisika. That is what they are after. Eno enemonne ye makosa asebusiamfo nyina ya akọ ye mamampu sebusiamfo nyina ya akọ. But next time when it comes to what them call elections, voting for a presidency, don't allow people to manipulate your minds with just a weak message, sir. Mo ankasa, mo ye aware already, say the war, the conflict, the fight, said open some friend was there before Dr. Bawumia even was born. But musumaji atum, ene monne, ene yene moa yede be pie hai. Entina busia on the Bawku conflict, this is a full addiction of mine. Me de mobesi ha ne ya jump into osikani fish gura nensam eso. Osikani bi abusia, we are shifting to another topic. Abusia for ye wo ye papa bi kro we mu a oso yam pipi ni kese pa. Oso yam pipi ni kese pa. No yam pipi na oye no. Onye ne kwakwa osanso ye financia kakra kapa de ekọ ne de eba nyina no e wan pipi amanyo kuom no ono na de ne bottom sika ye den oyo waka de ehunehuna ye mpre bebre o de atete ye mpre bebre o de DMPP fo atem mpre bebre o twa ntro na che e de convince some few ignorant MPP supporters more mudinachi. And then the Nokreno has come. Canada Japan is a pathological liar. Or yen contomponi a yadie or a troya dear a winimu. Now Canada Japan doesn't know also say and Crofumi and Sambi or Mudinachino. They are following him because of money. So your daddy get na wadwene mu da hɔ a enkoto abanse no second nkrofo ba na omka so mbe mo sika miwia gina kodi temiye pa second di Agyapong nkrofo ba hɔ se ye be ma sika koto aba fama Kennedy Agyapong a jikodi betu kudu box na ni ma ento aba ma no na me no kasai. There was some delegates 2023 election no promise no Canada Japan in nkro foko da won so omo de omo beba brochire ye be ma omo visa Canada or your connection man or visa application system bi o hwa ye adwuma pa or the amanfo beba brochire or the amanfo be ko Dubai or the amanfo be ko hefa and amanfo ko to abade ma Canada Japan and na me no ka say sa delegates no omo da so te Ghana omo anko ba bia Temiye. I'm ready, Jacopo. Temiye pa. Candidates now, delegation of Koto Obama, Kennedy, Japan in 2023 Muno. Some of them the flag bearer of the party. No. The majority of them, some of them, they were convinced by Kennedy Japan communicators. Hey, brother, Temiye, I know what I'm talking about. They were seriously convinced, say, Canada Japan is going to give them visa to travel outside the country. But then, some of them, they promise you more cars. Some of them, they promise you more Juma military positions. Some of them, you promise you more custom custom job. Ebinom ye promise omo ayi ofene sen omo port ho na omo ye duty sem no. These were the promises that Kennedy Agyapong gave to his people. But omo koto abani wie ye no. Sa niema no ankoso e na omo de ahye omo ho because they cannot talk it outside. But me from the internal what them call internal info, I can tell you, say, many of the delegates of Mukoto Abadema Kennedy Agyapong, no, they are disappointed, but they cannot talk about it. Because Omokamane Babontana, Ebeye he, enti wosu delegate no. Sa ope se, yemfa wadwene enkwaji tumi bi. Yemfa wadwene enkodi nkwasi asem ti MPP ko na wo dono na o de delegates koto Abama Kennedy why. Na sa ope se, yemfa ukokrometie emwa MPP party mani nyina na nan so a uduru ho a na wahwehwe Dr. Bawumia nanimu kwai yento aso ne enko yanim na menkyere wade bi papa bi ye friend stika a Stephen Amoa ono no odi Kennedy Agyapong ka temiye abusanfo e stika papa we hwenanim Nyantoma say papa we oda hoyi odi Kennedy Agyapong ka kese pa odi Kennedy Agyapong ka kese pa Kennedy Agyapong sika akwa kodi akwa we ne nchen e wa se mo be kaya during 2023 primaries, no, not take away. Now he was not part of Kennedy Agyapong team, no ho. Kennedy Babonten by yet threatening messages binom and crofobin one PP party no ma. Mekasa meka ka o modemia. I just so mujane free Ghana. And crofobi one PP party no ma. Misika wo moho. But omo yimiama. And Crawford MPP party no mudi Dr. Bawumia chia. Me na mehwe won. And Crawford bi matoto card yamao. This sticker is the manner na Kennedy Agyapong kind of wasem. Temiye pa. Papa we or the Kennedy Agyapong ka about 2 million Ghana cedis. Because Papa we, when he was contesting, he needed a financial support. And to Kennedy Agyapong ne plan is kamandi ne campaign. Na papa we enam kana odi Kennedy ntino. Afi we he cannot disassociate himself from Kennedy Agyapong's vision to be the leader of the party. In fact, in one of his videos, baby okaka nkwasi asem a yenka nyamra masem a yenka say Dr. Bawumia ye dakati o ye tani ntima ye nto aba ma no ye kraboni no. Se utie sa video no yi a akwa we kan asem bi say no he's following Kennedy Agyapong. If not, Kennedy will get angry with him. Okay, there be me sa video no on platform we aso. Because Kennedy can't change the preface say, hey, this time, if you refuse to be with me, I will expose you. Misika ewo ho nyina mema wa fedia ba. Abusamunte mi ye pa o. Asem we are making it true pa o. Akwa we, he has been receiving serious threats from Kennedy Agyapong. Say either you join my campaign, either you join my campaign to destroy your political career, or you will pay my money for me. And yes, I'm go any mass. When he wanted to lobby, I call no person finance minister into a chassis spend this for lobbying. And I am here finance minister. Into a boka Kennedy so deneka or the Kennedy car. Kennedy so here ni sika. What can this fool do to avoid the Kennedy begun anima say? All what he can do is to make sure say obekoye campaign the ama Kennedy Agyapong. even though no nakuma na eda nakuma mu eda ne yam eni na adwene eda ne tim no eka kire ne pefe se papa de wuye ye nkwase asem jajimi ane so kasa che e wo badwam a wano yi uka jajimi no but still enam se bi uka odinti no papa we ntimi ntwene ho mfrika ne de Japan ho ena otareka ne de Japan na chi ena odi nkwase asem okeka nkwase asem okeka nsem hunu nsema nyansa nim papa wanyina duru sema uti apa nka utipa na nyansa na doso ya adwen kese na ma nipa tipa but wo de jimi nko a enkwase nkurase keka nko a enkwase abrofo it doesn't exist where the binom why it doesn't exist in any dictionary na kwase ampanyini weka jimi nti upon all the money that you are receiving from the parliament, upon all the money that you receive as Deputy Minister of Finance, Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, Sasikana and so, would the Jimmy no quasia penny no quasia TOC quasia conso, Edon Sa Kosha wine, Canada Japan and num. Aye, on one account as him, Siba would be in a num. And on Jaquacoshim. And then Kennedy Chong. Say, don't try ever to get rid of me. And no one will say, I will say, now you don't know what to do. And I can in Japan, I saw a quaway, and ordinary young Quasia Juma, Canada Japan, dream more than a person in Kumiantino. Wama Quasia penny way ye all the dirty job. Now all sons who did destroy on one casa the political career. Because please let me tell you very well. Listen to me this very, very well. Encrofono omudi Canada Japan wachino. Omo say they are the king cons of the party. Omudi di sabio the leadership of the party atemno. Omo ankasano they have automatically destroyed their political career. Hey, akwawe enchebia he will tend to be Solomon Cancer. I think you know who is Solomon Cancer. Alanchramanten ni nipa no akwana onu wa jimi alanchramanten nipa omotare ne to ankasa nyina twe omo ho eba mpp back a ono ka ho no ayene abo ne dama nkwase asem na oka na wo media mu no. This is the end that this guy is going to have. Sticker, he is destroying his political career by going with what is the name? Osikani Oton Fish. Timiyepa. Stick out to way on one can say any political career because ordinary one combatasi can be or Tom Fish. Enti the ordinary no becano and then ye the dana dream. The papa will becano and yen a dana dream and yen a dana comaso. Nambom no, he is being forced. Your friend is a force from a kind of say external force can see being a push out man can't sem. External force will be me ya kofi apia mo akwa ba na me ya kofi frank kofi nso me mo akwa ba ye pa. I'm doing well. Akwa yo to way asem bi obeka no Solomon Owusu yeah kofi apia yeah you were here before, sorry, you were here before. Asem bi obeka bia no stupidity coming out from his senses. It's coming beyond his senses. Enti adwene ne nyansa ne nim de ne se biodo no ankasa prefer no onka e na onka nkwa asem e na na okotena radio so na ya nim se obrafo se jojo na no wanu hwam o se di ahye so abuso e wa akoma ne adwene mu e na no ka ai obrafo beto a kire jojo na wanu hwam wasi pokofo ehuruta na wasi hwane cho na wanu hwam de ahye so akoma mabuso e wa adwenem e na ano ka enu bie na akwachi kwase ampanyi no wei afa de miya kwase we kotra ba bi na okasa de be free na aba ne say when we talk in terms of governance and our presidency there, Dr. Bawumia is better than Kennedy Agyapong. What? after insulting and turning nonsense tribal and religious bigotry, no? Now you come back to tell Ghanaians to say Dr. Bawumia is better than Kennedy Agyapong. Shame on you. Moment your video, no?
Doctor is very popular. But what I'm saying is, vote Dr. Nyaye, I mean, who boss, okay, no mass story, no. I'm so yeah, politics. But maybe you see, no coming po, no matter come you mukumi. Because me no cry and you made the ball, man. My better track as a president, Doctor is the best.
So what? My better can't show say if we talk about who to be a president there, Dr. Bawumia is the best. Hey, na me so Diana. Me so Diana. Hey, Kennedy Agyapong communicators. Mumla me tie mu nipa na tie de oka tie.
Me the ball man. My better track as a president, Doctor is the best.
Me ni asem bia kaka ho biem. We as Che Mensa Bonsu said, me mama nana akua afro papa mu akwaba. Said the Che Mensa Bonsu kan ya no. MPP for we are searching for president. MPP for we are not searching for presidential candidate. We need a president. Enti se ko Jimmy dabraba Kurasini Papa also ntia semase. Say why you aware say doctor is the best to present to be the president there. What I'm asking you to say, what are you waiting for? Ye ntia otiba bi na wujimu ho, unim no kre na wo ha wo ho. Bra, oba 2 million no me de be ma mo da command Kennedy Agyapong. Who 2 million kana wo de na metua ma wo. Ah, enjimu ho sa wako school, wakwa England for very long time. Se unim pona, ye ura Che Mensa Bonsu aka kire wo say, we don't need a presidential candidate. We need a president. And se unim say in terms of presidency, Dr. na ye papa dia, then what are you wasting your time for? Jimmy, listen to him again.
I made the ball man. My better track as a president, Doctor is the best.
So what? A bad president there, Doctor is the best. But say ban is a presidential candidate. Say the very chi curriculum there, and it is for Kennedy or Hene Agyapong. Now, sticker, be an already free. Listen to what Che Mensa Bonsu said to you guys. Listen.
Going back to the reason why many have agreed with you to expand, that clearly lays a foundation for this primary season to be monetized, because the people can be targeted. I mean 40%. People with deep pockets.
Oskani, late, but you have also made one of the best part of the show. Yeah.
We know some of the guys who are in the race have very, very deep pockets, and they will not shy away from targeting delegates, no matter how limited expansion that you have done.
Well, I think that thus far we've not been concentrating on what as a party we want, right? Or who we want to be the leader of the party. People are coming out there because they satisfy the qualification and eligibility criteria as set out in the party's constitution, or even the national constitution.
Yeah.
But you see, whoever should be the president of this country, really, we are not looking at just the qualification and eligibility criteria for whoever should be our president. We are not just looking for a flag bearer. We are looking for a president or a presidential candidate. Remember what the Mr. Kwampianim said in 2007.
Yeah.
When we had preparatory to the exit of President Kofo, we set out the processes to have him replaced by the party. I'm talking about having a new presidential candidate when he had expired his own tenure. And then we had this invasion of 17 gladiators. Kwampianim stepped in and made a profound statement that MPP, we are not looking for a flag bearer. People seem to think that we are looking for a flag bearer. And I'm quoting exactly what he said. He said, as for the flag bearership, any, excuse my language, because I'm saying that I'm quoting his exact words. Kwame warned us, as for the flag bearer, any idiot could become the flag bearer. But we are looking beyond, or look beyond the flag bearer, because we are looking for a presidential candidate who ultimately will become the president of
Sticker, Coach me. Sticker. What is the former majority leader? Catch it all. Or say, we are not after a candidate. We are for who? We are searching for a president. And Sticker say what you say, doctor is the man to be the president there. Any judge, and come back to your field. Because Kana would know. Meet with the help of Usikanino, you bet 2 million debt now would they ever Canada, Agyapong and him no. You bet you on our deal. Now why you free man to decide wisely whom to follow.
Because me no cry and you made the ball man. My better track as a president, doctor is the best.
And this I wouldn't say about president, doctor is the best there. You have to understand, say, MPP is not searching for what them call a flag bearer just for black flag bearership issue. We are after who? A president. That is why we are all telling you, say, apart from doctor, that man cannot be the president of the republic. Yanto asuna yanko yanim. Abusiamfo, me o me papa bi ma fa ni din ato me so ache. Ye fa ni Kennedy Agyapong. Akwa we di intro, papa we intro. O di intro papa ne twate. Video where you're very little bit old, but listen to what Kennedy Agyapong said. Listen.
In 1991, Dankwa Buzia Domo, and the debate MPP party. 1992, Professor Dubois and a flag bearer near Pesica, Amano Akoye campaign near Tibeneme Yonkubi and Nawama, a friend Mr. Opombio, $3 million at the Ma MPP, Akoye 1992 election. The company yet the Infian Watri and the Tria MPP Kano. Tibinya broken heart, 7 months. The year 2000, I make contesting the Ma MPP. 50 pickups. And Mr. Opombio, my MPP, 245 brand new Tata pickups. Menkwame Sama, 77 Russian jeeps.
Adiana Dane, yeah, Adiana Dane, yeah, Adiana Dane, yeah. Ya batwa mano,
Yes, Abusia. Enti Kennedy Agyapong kwa abontra na odi ntro safa ho bon kontompo. Na wo Abusia if you are there. Meso se bo modern like video no mame. Share ka ho so na fa won se adoma no so se unyanye ya. It is very, very important. Subscribe to the channel na be kambusia ko no se be live for prebia no obenya nkai boss ya ba na wabe join ne ye ne unyina edi dwumade na didi so abusuye nyina yetin sama Kennedy kan ye Kennedy so no oma MPP party 1992 $3 million US. In 1992 $3 million can buy half of Ghana. I could have buy na me bro from NDC for bro for no bio can buy, they say a could have buy a grammar kakra grammar is kakra ya brabo. In 1992 $3 million can buy could have buy half of Ghana. But Kennedy Agyapong was spreading stupidity into the years of the stupid fools, people who don't reason. Until more tonyum abon some emano. Abusia, Yewura Kwabena Agyapong, the former secretary of the party, co-founding member of the MPP party. Eden sama betu jase. Kennedy Agyapong oye mtrofo oye kontoponi on kanokure. pathological liar. I didn't say, Ken, oh, you never gave any 3 million cedis, $3 million to MPP. Now, moreover, Kennedy Agyapong is not even a founding member of the party. Entiana, dabena baumi abaye, dabena obaye no. What sense does it make? Utemi yepa, Kennedy is not even a founding member of the MPP. Ne boss no sino di ne chino. Ne boss no mum na now MPP founding members from the US. Enti se udi na chi ena wo ye ena o ye den wo ma MPP $3 million ena to cars pickups so ye nim say yes Ghana sikafo na de o musika bom koto pickups ena hwehwe ni mu nti papa we ebeje ball ne bo so no ne toye. Now makamedie, now let's listen to the former general secretary of the party. I no ye the record booker. I don't think Ken is converting with the currency. So conversant. I don't think Ken is conversant with the currency. So he just caught a quarter amount anyhow. Yeah, I really agree with you, bro. Amount na oka na onim the oka. But anam say unkurasifo ni Jimmy Fobi. Omope 100 Ghana B. Yes, I'm a boss. Argentino. They were there singing Adiana Dane. Now, when we talk about a secretary, a general secretary of any group, a friend of the record holder, or no na records na okipu. Me and you, Yahweh and so say,
we only can edit your poem.
You know, so Yahweh say, Papa, we are to a friend, Kwabena Agyapong. Menu nyina ye nim say former general secretary of this beautiful party. And now, yen konkotie say nokore say Kennedy or yen kontomponi ana say enye nokore. Heba na yato aso.
Why you? Anyway, only can edit your poem. I
Assembly anyway. I was just talking about he was saying certain things about the history of this party.
Yes, so boy.
Enye nokore. And him idea there oha. I just said it. Sanity here because I was there. Name woho. Time I party. Me the name woho.
$83 million not the Bremen 92. No.
Kwame 1992. Wouldn't him $3 million in 1992. 1992. I was Ghana. Now bank na stated capital crisis. Bank na working at the time. Bank is setting up in 1990. Continental accept. Me see. Me a representative of Young Executive Forum. Our National Executive Committee. Me Alan Shamati. Say, and possible say 92 we bread $3 million at Yanti. I'm paying him that yes. I've spoken to him. The biggest amount of money that came was £10,000 from the UK branch and $35,000 from USA. So on them children. And we should not distort history. We hear and say nipa bebre abua party in diverse ways. But idea wonye idea memfa wano enka.
Also why into the nanwaka?
Yenye no kre.
Just what Kennedy Agyapong trona would be na better about 10. This man was then the general secretary of the party. And he had the records in front of him. He knows, UK for Kurano Boa party more than the United States because United States for the 30-something thousand a buy. UK for at the 50-something pounds, £1,000 in a buy. So why should he have to deceive people? Why should people also follow stupidity and think the party belongs to one man? Now, Papana can say when one can he also explained why you should or Sanchez Chiremu, the NT was so tum said the all can yenokre, Yenti and Samra.
Really? I'm disputing that. I mean, President Akufo-Addo say no a campaign manager.
Ahmed Dubai.
Yes.
Yeah.
right now. Hackman Uswajima, no a treasurer of the
NPP.
The NPP at the time. Inti enukre de. Kwame, mfa enukre. Entra omayemoni enukre.
Inti
kene metra ha emeka candidate be asem.
Yeah.
You understand? We know busa misasem.
Me na mebisa because it's in the news. It's all over the place.
Yeah, we know busa misasem because me I just responded to it because as a former general secretary too, I want to always guard the history of this party. Nothing like that happened. And make Professor Dubois London for this Cabrian Okaso Mofan Koma Kwame Pieni. What is Kakon Hokra now? Prof teacher ni Skasemunyadi, I'm telling you, Kwame. What is Kakomana? Because the Fako and now Papa be with him as a friend of Yaunyami, Junami. They're one of the pillars. So, and me, I was quite close to the household or Hane Kohon. And after so many years, no be Bekasa Semna. Nasa man sorry na man challenges are some of the claims that were being made. About being a founding member and you.
Okay, Yantobasi. And Papa Way has dismantled what Bubu Canada Japan na pre because Asemna Papa Nekano or come with the reference so what brought Dr. Yeura Nanado Ding. See Uncle Bisan, he was the campaign manager for Yeura what is the name? Oh, Adubuahen. Wabubom paying for dinner. So you can Japan chita for now open the reality behind this. You can go back and find the reality. The man is mischievous. The man is NDC missionary. The man is working behind us, saying this information to maintain power for a very long time. He's very, very, very dishonest. Yatene to her. 1.3 million biamra MPP for Obwa. No, sabre no $3 million. No be. Anane ne capital nekita ne nsem. Ana obi kan 3 million manete ne baby no the year ne France. Because General Secretary there, he got the records. Ubebo party for there. General Secretary etre ansana treasure and so agi atre. Wa bo treasure sudin. Se mon ko treasure na mon ko bisa. Entiken sa 3 million no. O de kosi a dying ewo amanfo to ena wo yiri bisa wa unhu de on kan kire na odi betwa ntro ana. Say udi have broken heart for 7 months. Ada oba na odi 3 million no command no oja wa na. And then I'm so ma did broken heart for 7 months. Anna. Ken, we are panyini. You are somebody very important in our party, and we don't want you to do this. If you do that, it gives us a way to say what we did not wanted to say to you. John Mahama de betime twebiabon because ono ankase am a free way. So timi dimpan fo atem. Utimi kan de onim etum panfo so oba wa ban ba mu a na ye ja ma wanante ti se kwasi ampanyini Kevin Taylor no nam Ghana se obepe position adie no yento asonye nko yanim. Kennedy Japan has been warning people say he's a co-founder of the MPP USA. Let's go there and listen to what Kwabena Japan said about that. Na ye me phone license on tom.
I produced the list.
Into your founding.
After so many years, no be bekasa asemna. Nasa man sorry na man challenges asemno nyano kre. Some of the claims that were being made. About being a founding member in USA. I produced the list.
Into your founding member USA.
There, I produced the list that was in the boss from Asidu. And no, the number 20. Only no count.
From Asidu, a founding member.
That's right. Because
so Asema Papa he knows what he's talking about. Because Okai even that Afrema Siedu and Kennedy say oh boss no. Papa Kai even the number now that on the list of the people who were the co-founders of the MPP in the USA. So what is Kennedy Japan talking about? Kennedy Japan, what actually do you want to create? What impression do you want to create? What kind of lies do you want to build about you or around you? There were
2 categories of founding members. Nipe Pirefi. Those who, in fact, the actual founding members are the 123 who signed the document at the Electoral Commission. I have a copy of that document.
BJ Daruchano.
I'm fine, come the buy, come the show. The richer mammy copy. So later on in life, near Costrana, I have a copy of that, and I made copies and left it at the Secretariat of the National Headquarters. And I say, I needed to correct it. So, and yes, be a baby. So it's not an attack on his person or anything.
It seemed like that. Considering the fact that Agyapong na waka sama obas and yanokre on your founding member $3 million obwa sikani new. It seemed like you are attacking him.
No, because he attacked us first.
Us meaning
the candidates. I mean, now on Crawford him now.
Papa said that be. I'm not attacking him. Then some phone or cano. This man also felt touched. So did the man for them. Now he's coming to tell you in some Agyapong kaya. Oh no, ayena bufu. Ayena meno sukura pontia. All reveri the secret. Yes, nipa kwasia. Jimmy pa. So kawa no tuma ye bunyansani. Me mama say, if can hear this message, what is he going to do? What kind of a liar? What kind of a liar is this kind of person you are? Well, what was he? Papa na said that be untimi mejina platforms nke kan kwasi asem. Dr. Bawumia na beka na no atum. But we will come out. Now listen to the things Kennedy Kane catch them say eye offensive wa. Na amanfo bi no me defend no. Listen to what Agyapong was said. Listen.
Kasana catch so one more person be no man say my party.
Okay.
Asif say sika nkwa na ye.
Mami Efua Dixon Ajeme mo akwa papa. Now listen to what Agyapong is saying.
It seemed like you are attacking him.
No, because he attacked us first.
Us meaning
the candidates. I mean, now on Crawford him now no more Kasana catch so one more person be no man say my party no.
Okay.
Asif say sika nkwa na ye support for party. No. Yenchre na se kwatche kwase obema wontuma ati ne din.
O na kwatche kwan.
And kwame busa. Se meme ye kwatche kwa. E brama bo Ghana ha.
Kwabra we dey show kakra. We dey kanukra show kakra.
So, and he said, okay, party for me coming more din baby ada. So, and he would abana ubusa me say, okay, and me kasa omuntu ne fu say, on hwe ne kasa yi. So, and in same PR I mean, look, otimi ko gina baby kra kasa me on the me by as general secretary. Montida.
And no more diamante here.
Well, okay. Say on the me by as general. Me
who na akwa we di no. Me ya we su kofi mu akwa aba. So who na papa we di. Papa no ntro di go bi aso. Ono onfa wo hone who you are. Eba ne mu so obedi ntro gu so a, he will just lie about you. Now, the year me so din ntro no so we are. He's expecting say you should not come out and reply him. And yes, I say we didn't attempt. You lie about me, and I don't have the right even to come and what and put the things the way that they are. Who the hell I told you think you are? Who the hell do Kennedy or Agyapong naturally think say he is?
My campaign, I never saw you once. Never accompanied me anywhere. You are not a part of my team. And you can't go there outside and create the impression say, oh, now me buy. Now me buy my baby. I know there's a different matter. But I think it's important say we respect the truth in this country. It is very important say no kre yema and no kre in yedi. And some are making they are witnesses. There are people who are still alive. Be bien who are making me. Enya eyi me di man ba bisi suda enhuni mfaso me can be a medwin kwame my the press secretary to president.
Yeah,
what is your cover me statement be that in the 6 or so years I'm be yasan be bo amamia mentimi and defending because I'm very guarded asembi ameke bia na medwin hu yi sa na papa tete me sa na party mpanifom no mbe na me etete me say enokre enidie to hu ache ahobrase kasapa nye etutrasem so sika de eye minka many penya sika but me emfa sika ntutu ye ho to say de party no eye sika na de hihye there be that time ye share we de kapre teku kakra ye dibwa obia de bibwa ansa na ye to ye first party ye contest. So Kwame, these my vision for a new Ghana now can be the advantage I have is that me party no man nanti mo asom panimfo ni na 1992 campaign me di animu me na me television so 1996 me a member of national campaign team your friend is saying Alhaji Isaka Inusa and a campaign chairman 98 me na me di President Akufo-Addo campaign around the country.
Alhaji Inusa.
Yes.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
On switch camp last minute.
Switch camp 1999 ho baby.
Say Kufo ni president da.
And now Ojima into President Kufo Yinuma Jacob Echebilam.
Yeah.
So I've worked as a public servant, Ghana Highway Authority, young civil engineer to be how the public services work. I've worked as an independent private consultant, as a civil engineer, worked on big projects in Obuasi and Takrade, Gassem, in Togo, Simtogo, and other places like that. To have that experience as both a private consultant in the private sector and worked in the public sector, served as press secretary to the president, for close to 6 years. So, I'm a very multi-layered individual. What you might let me show 25 years now, I was a national celebrity with the TV centers and peace. National television, Ghana pay. Till 8 o'clock will be a heck of Agyapong. Young 25 years. That was not my whole country.
So what? And Kennedy, dear, me say, Udina Chia, you are following the losing team. God, what ten who jump for him? Pathological liar and throw Nikuro. And you have heard Uti Bibia from the former secretary of the party Nanum. No crane womb no. And then I diaprono. Medubesiha. Naya twaso in a different time. Medin any Mr. Mafu higher Ras Media GH. Me a message said, but modern na like video no man who say likes no form pa. Man who say likes no form. Most likes no from to mess them was a like video no mame. Now I won't subscribe or subscribe. Share video no so can na jaw comments so you yan chow. I me I receive COVID say bro very good program today. Me thank you. Me a man so say in fact Agyapong you have I say in fact Mr. Agyapong you have spoken well. Ken did not allow himself to be trained well. Yeah. I think that he has a kind of this what them call centralized personality when he do and a little bit of arrogancy when he power. So he don't have time to listen to other people. And tell me that way and I made the bro. Maybe a full last now to musu to me for now watch the drink. But I would demand from you say obe subscribe to this channel. Now me so come for Gab Media at the amount YouTube we super pepe. We na chia kwan na subscribe to the channel. And I'm so come for Kakari TV so at the amount. Say we na chia kwan na dinachi na koboa no man so juma nko yie. So I'm so come for political zone Felix appear political zone so the amount say we na chia kwan na ko support no so nyuma oye intimi enko nanim nenyina ne nan so me do be si adofo osu tumi frɛ na wachira wadwen afa sabio ensema ene me de brɛ we ho bɔko nsɛm no videos ame bɔkyerɛ analysis ame yeye de odwen fa ho no so tumi frɛ na waka Agyapong ne ntro ne nkontompo twa no so no ene so tumi frɛ na waka ho asɛm e de akyerɛ me but before any call come in no muma yentie sabio moment a video way BM. Now I am fan train call. Yeah.
Only can Agyapong answer.
I was just talking about that. He was saying certain things about the history of this party.
Yes, so boy.
And you know, and then I did I just said it. Sanity here because I was there. Name woho. Time I yes party. Me the name woho.
$83 million not the Bremen 92.
No, Kwame 1992. Who him $3 million in 1992? 1992. I Ghana. Now bank na stated capital crisis. Bank na working at the time. Bank is setting up in 1990. continental accept. Me see, me a representative of Young Executive Forum. Our National Executive Committee.
Yeah, Voice of Nsawam so our YouTube, TikTok, and I think say Facebook. Umeme no so na chia kwa na yenko support no. Abusian phone last na bia atum. Utumi frɛ na wakyerɛ wadwen.
Mini Alanchamati. Say enye possible say 92 bi be bread $3 million yanti. I'm a him that yes. I've spoken to him. The biggest amount of money that came was £10,000 from the UK branch and $35,000 from USA. So them shown. And Isaac and Yemen we should not distort history. We hear and say nipa bebre aboa party in diverse ways. But idea wonye idea memfa wano enka.
Also why into ordinary aka?
Enye no kre.
Really?
I'm disputing that. I mean, President Akufo-Addo say no a campaign manager.
Ahmed Dubois.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now, Hackman Uzwajima, no a treasurer of the
NPP.
The NPP at the time. Inti enokrade. Kwame, omemfa enokre. Entra omayemoni enokre.
Inti kane
metra ha emeka candidate be asem.
Yeah.
You understand? When I busa me asem.
Me na maybe because it's in the news. It's all over the place.
Yeah, when I busa me asem because me I just responded to it because as a former general secretary too, I want to always guard the history of this party. Nothing like that happened. Enti make na Professor Dubois London for this Cabrera okaso mo fan koma Kwame Pianim. Who discuss on Hokra now? Prof teacher ni skasemu nyade hiano. I'm telling you, Kwame. Who discuss command because the fako na papa bi we film na say friend ya onyame jo onyame. Na one of ni pillars pa.
Hello, I am a phone. Yeja mpacho mi chia. Nyame adumo na wo hwe.
Nyame na adumo ho ye pa.
Yo, me pacho mi chia obiara.
Atiefo nyina jo.
Na me hya asifi dambo kwa asam.
Aha.
Papa mama, me ye no nye. Odu baby na mo campaign mu no po mo ka the doctor na wa kre itu na oda ma ne nkrof mo wadere ko oboko. Onu nti na o baby wo ho mpa wentum wa ankọ ho. Mo nya zero wode ya ne de ehọ no wenye bi. Iye panyin na tifie na asam ba etu na nsidu na fra fa bi afam ba nyina atena ase. Na se akọ na kagina abo ano na kado ohino ko pe no wo ho a wo so retwa no. Ya toto sa oda won to kwa no won ko ohara na mbom so wo de bese na ase aye wo se na won ko wala won krofo na we di won hwambo no do.
Yeah.
So what's what the work we kura me da wonyim baby a won wala nkasa wona woka hye won bo no wo.
Yeah.
Sabi yan me eja ye de busuafo e bia na obi mponyi won won tifie na waka ba na me da won podi wa wotetu wa self fie. Enti so what's what the best na o man mu na ye wokwa won kwa won krofo na rado ne ye pedo so da da mbaba. Oya da man bre bia lo otwe o man no mpuntu kwa echu.
Yeah.
Sika wada wade bo bra wo man no na afi bia mo ankotin wade baba mo bra sabi mo so na mo ho mbom ohia ne kese no tai mo ho na mo hia mpuntu mo nkrofi wo ba asia no wo benya wo ho no we nyija won kai de wo baba tu o man no mpo o sanda mo to kwa bebebe ibi na wo ka de papa ni fie wa ka shi oni
yeah
eji da mo aka shi mo de bufu na mansi abota mo anka asa mo aka shi o baba be siesie no wa o pure bebe kuro mo o pure mba ho bio
yeah yeah.
Enti bra so wada papa mama o ka sama o kiro do ye panyin na oda man na no Shaneda nkwofu ya wa ya dam yobo igbo mazbo me hwe be na waso ya ka wa ya demonstration the soldier for bapam even opinion ni e ba ka cho da member mu si abota na asam nya de ye diri da agro ye ka wa asam na se amakwan ma mofra no won ka wa asam ibi ne yatete mu mabokwa asam ya ye yo ebi na watete ebi mpa na da mankrofo na wo betena wo no wa ye kakra bi na wo ye onya hwe won tena me sesi aye ntokwa damara na ye mpanyifu wa hwe ya da chi ga na oma na obeye damara na wo ma yibonyi kwan ma obetu ne kingdom ma obeye damo embre baba na afi obeka cho da oma ne fa no mpo oye ne da
yeah
eba de na oma ga na mpanyifu wo re ye na wada abɔnkyiri ma wɔreba ɔsan de yɛn mpanyinfo wa abɛyɛ bi papa na wɔde agya ahɛn dɛ yɛ mɔtuado a montuado no kware mu na mo de agya mmɔfra ma mmɔfra wɔ etum wɔ ahwɛ mɛreba yes kasam no do papa sɛ yi papa kɔbere Agyapong ne nsɛm yi a wabɛka nyinaa yɛn nyimpa yɛ Mr. Ken eba asɛm na ebe ya no ɔsan de da membre 92 ni sika na ɔbɔ na ɔso dodo
too much
emara menya abofra da membre na ɔbɔ da miska kakraka na nipa na enye efiri kakra ehu asɛm de ka ma asɛm a wɔtawo a botum eyi wa no papa waka bre na be yina no na for evidence bra osando aso no ye secretary no di enim wa abo treasure ni di nti so etua sika na mbesi ono ni nsema treasure no so wi obeyi wa no eyi nyima nyina ye nzama ketenketa ye papa owode ahwe bi na jai rekasam na aka no kwaro ebi na aka da wo na ekototo ambulance de ma pickups de bai na mama me ha we bi ma ha wa baka cha odo otu aka wo na de na lampo obi na odom wo na ekefa bai onu dem nti onye de aka da ma ato pickups samo osan de se ka obi onyim no kwa na ode no kwa ne baba abakanta embra so wo de ye ma no kwa de di esa wara pede do man n'anyima ma no kwa kwesi bo yi baka the faithfulness onzi wenyim amod we akwawie chanda asem biara beka biara wonya ma ne opposite side wode bakonka onedi onye nyi so na onye nyi di ma party ne kra papa ma na atomadaasi
medawasi bebre ma me nyame nka ho ma me ama yama me ama na yete ne nka no yes miwia Anthony nso ewo akire de oka no se mahama nya nsemfo keka nsem kasa basabasa akire yi na akofa ohawo ene adwaatwo abeto na so no yewura mahama onyai na de oye no emfata kura ni kura Kennedy so onyai atro no na atro no abroso me ma me ya afre mpoma me mo akwa ba yie pa yo Mr. Anthony
hello ona bo ba ko pe na ti say
pacho yo dan so
Nyankopɔn no adawo ma ne adɔfo nti se de Nyankopɔn adawo ma kakra me ho ye kakra de iguso be yi
kakra de nyame ase pa me ya panyene
ye ma me obekasa ye
ya
ye mana mo wa ya de pa so ka ye no ko na waka na me de kakra so me so de beto am ma me die so ne se Bible Nyankopɔn na so ka o se ye ma Nyankopɔn nya kwafo na nipa no kwani na nipa ya tofo kra ye nipa de Bible kan wo se dane de nyina ye bone asi enu ye ho ye kan mfunso a Nyankopɔn na kwafo so de mfunso be cheye
yeah
o se onabo kana Agyapong wo di part ni nya mfie bebre mu na wo se Nyankopɔn no on de wo ye ni bibia no aya botre mu
yeah ofane bo
nso a on to ne ntem na me nhyira wo hwe tumi a eba abronya mu ema abronya be ni seka ye tetena ho saa na nka bibia nsi a anka kana Agyapong o ka me bo aka chense me bo so hwe Bawku ensem a ye kan enso mo de to Dr. Bawumia eso no Dr. eso no ha de ka bia ma no dance ni wo he
me online no am support kakra ewo hello
lusu ye no
yes
e fa ba bi eye
I didn't talk
about so enye ye ntia me kan san se katuja sem e ba ye enso mo kan ye Bawku aso mo kan mo de to doctor su ani ade se ke ba power kra na ka sami jamfimo NDC fo nka atro ankobesan adie kra no anka ya bibie be ye bia no ka enye yi enso se wo se Nyankopɔn oye niema no yi niema no maako anam abronye so so Nyankopɔn akasa fa ne mu ama Nyankopɔn yi niema no maako ama Ghana fo no hu se ampa adwuma na nado ene Dr. Bawumia be ye no na esombo na yankrofo we NDC fo no atro adwara mo se sabi kro atro adwara mo se sabi bafa wote fo mo no wo se o mada pa nyina ada di ene ma And your mamma, you know, who's a funny crabs, you see, who's a omni fiswa, now wife. Omni fiswa, now wife, omni fiswa, now wife. And he can I support the Yankopon and you know so. And to my Catalan Sunina, can I support 1 year? No one such an argument. Can I Japan? Sikana was so up pay. I want people mono. Scano, obey scan wako. And a number or hang, Omunya Honko.
Yeah.
Number or hang, Omunya Honko. And by some for can was and papa, it is so can was and bonnet, my boy. Sada can I Japan? I never wore yin in a kai. Honorable a year of a kind or Becan in some says can or can I say, honor the boy or boys as can. That time can now my party no. And they say, President Kufona ko far by 88 and ko far by. And he found another Ugina who could to us can we say. So can no correct can I Japan? Me see me cancel for cup up. And bullet point let me tear power. Let me tear power. And I saw radio so let me tear power. Sa ya or a sadi. They catch us nipa minimum. And I saw radio if not. Sources radio. Ya can more na me dia no mo frame ho. E dia no mo de frame e akontamere ape. Busa no beka chiro e dia no mo me de yi nti achi no mo ya no be ma ana wo so de akonta camera pe a nti achi no mo hu bibia kana Japan e Detroit egu MPP ani mo ase MPP na bro nya de ye kranya me a yan kan nya kopon se o ma ni nyini nche o ma na kokuduro o ma na hoden na suro honhom de wonyi mfiri ne mu ke so free dia ba ye nyina o se o ajo abronya na sabi obeka bi anya to no wo kan ade no huru ya onka abronya na ye o mabia woni ayi no a wonka so na so kana Japan as chere the same ekan e se wo kan nyina na party no na bo na o se ayi ko Japan e be kan opani ko Japan be kan se party na ye wo mu no so de akopɔ kae no ensa enai wo ho ani wo ho eti wo ho ehwene wo ho enti ba akopɔ betuma yi bibi kan Japan ko ana so wo party no alabo
aja mitio pa
kan Japan ko ana so wo party no
dabida
yem pokura na ya say the same aba yato yetwansa ama awu a emire firi ho no ye yi no obi akata krabi container no obi ya no de bicycle no de mpabo dada no de we ntade agum ne akɔche ade amankofo ye nso se ye bi
yeah of course
so de adwuma won so ye
am so me dia metum dia boa no
so de betum dia kakali TV de ono so ye no so de ono so betum dia boa no
yeah
na sema enimu na motimi afeche wo se eba se he live was man na do mo de ba ya o mo kaso mo yi parliament wo kana Japan na gigina mu ana oni ayale ga mo ko gigi scan sa na o mo pass sa yi no na kana Japan de ba ko pe e de be pa na wo pe ni wiase mesi be bia krom ha me wo no Italy ha azia ye fa azia no ha le da juma na ye na company ba kwa be bia me ye juma na say omo ka so omo so prayer company nketo no a obi aba betena fie se ko beka to se sendako so de hade o sendako en ko mo le bedi
mayo
en so omo do musika na support so ti ase omo do musika na support omo timi aye adwuma omo timi aye omo na nankan so omo na nanam be se 150 years omo pesika gu ho a omo na busuafo ho nkire mo da na kana Japan uba ko foi e de be pa na ope e de be na pe ni wiase a upe so ugu Dr. Baumia animu ase na oni ni panam oni doctor enam na ujina ho na oni kasa oduru ha ne ama wo makofo na o kasa ufiri ho na wasa akotwatro ufu na wasa ka chenkofo se monto aba na ma ayi
doctor
asensu buachi e de be bone na asensu buachi ye no ha wakunsin e de be bone na o ye no na watimi akotwe sika makwa me plus we kwa me plus so ntu MPP ni no onye dey na what di 24 years I will be umpesu aso sabi wantimi antimi ampo obi enyi na wonam ye wie no anya kamoni anya kramoni also mumpe kramoni no anya kramoni na wini saa seat no anya kramoni asifo su ho no ni seat na okuta no anya kramoni na o wini ye na adwene gu Dr. Bawumia etiri mu no wo kana Japan wo nyamu kota adwene ene nimdie a yedi chichiri oman yedi chichiri kro yedi bo nipa no Dr. Bawumia kuna nim abrofo no de no ene wono so wonya bi nimdie Nyankopon de ama no na kana Japan de won tena ho.
Hello bra Mr. Anthony. Hello. I'm saying network and article. Network. Hello, Mpacho, network no.
Okay. Medimanu besi. Enti kana Japan de so be di abro. No be di nkontompo. No be tunu ho so won de ono nko a na we nipa. O ga e mat 22 no abawo omo no. E mo be no de abo. Enti meko ngo bi aba.
Medasi bebre Mr. Anthony.
So pe. Let that to. Now so di ato asama me.
Yeah, open let that papa to. Italian made the idea dam konya mpaboa belt. Kamun konya ade bi yede le da ye de open papa to eno ane Tony May Enterprise wo Cantamanto. Oko Cantamanto lane 3. Na ko so sister Maria. Ewo pharmacy ni nchen ho wonsa be kan leda papa na odi aye wadwuma ye maame staff frɛ ye mfa ye maame staff ko abusua like video no likes no from like video no na share maame won subscribe o yeso na subscribe kama no be kan abusua ko no yeah. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Mafu.
My is that to say?
I'm not doing you.
I say, oh, from Kakradi and I see.
Mr. Mafu, Bria.
Okay. Oh, say bread, yeah. I can say, Bruce had a normal.
Bria, Mr. Mafu.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know about you too much, Anna.
There be my best friend, Tom, so Miss Overton, Facuno, so now you show ya net, Bren, you show Bremo.
Oh, I see, I got you. I probably say,
yes, Yamu, Mr. Mafu.
I was young for you, so just ye,
Yo, Mr. Mafu, me masam kakra, me pese me dusa Ghana for say. Ghana for no. Se ya na eye wo maso na nti asem ana so maso da pa na ebubu nnua atwi asisi wo maso ana se week no mo ye nti na da bia NDC for eye wo mo sa na because mo amu say ye beto abe ye ka kire me se mahama ene ba wo mo anya obi a amfa na amba mahama ni agenkwa ema wo mo eti ya pamucho mamu nkoto aba mankrofo we ni ye kasa nantasuo gina ye numana ye kasa nantasuo gina ni ye maame ama beka ye no efiti bako ntokwa we enye nne ene start yo ache ni ye kora bi yesusa
yeah, of course
na ni ye wo ye kora ye wo ye awowa baba be say Wallace no ye founder no wa meto
beto
na aden na mahama samba ya obedadam am wobeka jagumu kura ma na ye west
yes
esni bibia aden na me sanzo pese me bisa okofo na say esemfo no say mahama no wo mada so waba mama hu na mamuo da wabada amama hu na mamuo I want to only pay at the same as for 2 years. Me no do komuni.
Yeah.
Me no dear agree. Me su enemy character. And a bit more deeper as a friend
Of
to me. And I'm a boy.
Of course, yeah. Yes.
Uba share me suban. Uba share me ni ye bi. So we know be dear from Samafo. No one shany pakro the suban the sooner ne ba. And then the near be none ye dear be or ye na one fa who said nipa out I'm in the dear green.
Obey say I to say yeah.
Ha. I was nipa ne sibre. Na se want me who now wouldn't nipa that should dear grossana. Mr. Mafo, and non says a wee yansani.
Dabi nipa de also nya nipa bi an benchmark. Yeah, of course. Who ne
So
character. Yeah.
Na matna wa ma papa we yo. Wa basoda. Anu ya nipa onto me respect Ghana, onto me respect international. Na ye to abano. Otumi dina okata mu say yentie bia me ye dead gold.
Yeah.
Obetumi bue na no say bekuta dead
dead gold syndrome.
Dead gold syndrome o say kan say ya.
Aponche wo a waye den.
Na obaya na mo ka so wo de anwura foforo bi adwura no ho ana say ade na nyakwakwa ma nyankopon abona so no wa ba na. He's still the same kaka motobina. Yeah. Nipana wabaya no nuansa pepepe eno otie. Eno masa akofana na modinaba. Ena we watch mu before no so ayebeto aba no. Ye nyina ye ba mansantin taso ene platform bebre ye kokko so katrem.
Yeah.
Sama mo nto aba mahama because mahama no in particular no international word anymore. Then you say or your government official one.
Yes.
And yema be brewo wa mahama aya. The word knows who a man are.
Yeah.
The character ne bob brain subai. And I'm di kaka so no be dia gwana hwe nhuna. Unim baby abetutu anamo dia de esi. And I'm farm kokromuti. The precious time na nyame ma wono wo tam ye ena hu ko na do kosi ni ti so say pum sama ama brane be di eso
be di abrobiem ya so edre
she mahama bai won di 1 year o she taxes do na first pa no be kran sabe condom na nipa de sape no ho krampo no or the yi die dey
tax beto so yeah
so away our na debe mupie to am Ghana for modimo ho abro obia o say na do ni na busuafo eya akronfo na do ye friends and family mahama ba ye appointi wo mo no hwam na ye lord na mahama kra na ye sa anema ni nyina
appointment ni nyina so no de wada no ji directive
ai so what you say eti enye so obi ti ha hwe beti ya me samafu bu sam sa de na kasa idi mabre me ba ya me wo me uniform egu asansu ha na me hwe no papa more than almost about 3 hours as say mabre me wa me de me dressing down say dware akra me nyanko dwale bi me kasa wi na me ko praise wi dwale eye bre as ye tna man something taso katra mo say be careful, don't trust that man and do not trust NDC. It doesn't matter who they are. See a bit to me the you can say or your patakunu akofa ojan.
Yeah.
Edi drano. Enene mohu. Bawku ntokwa wo ho. ɛso so ɔsɔre a no wada ɛmfa no ho wɔn sɛ ɔtumi aba abɔnten me deɛ mesɛm afɔ deɛ me yɛafra no sɛ nka bra abɔnten bɛka sɛ mmea me bra mo ne me nuanom mo ne me wɔfa asɛm a onyame mahwere mo kra just because of his statement a me baayɛ a mebɛmaayɛ me mekiyɛ no mesrɛ mo me kotodwe gu fam mo ma bago wada
oyi na ne hwensi ɔte akra ɔbɔ mframa
ɔbɔ mframa dɛɛdɛ na me nuanom bɔkofo a ka me nkum innocent people ɔno na me target no ɛyɛ wɔno ɛna me target no ɛnyɛ saa nso so a na ɛnam Bawku conflict wetu na onipa bɔne ni bi deɛ ade ɛde wɔn ho afrem na kanya saa ɛka mahama na mo target no how some bekum innocent people how some baje innocent and kwala ekre from them what are they done mahama ma ɛna nka mo nji wɔn mfiri ne nsam na next time wo wu no okoba biem a obehu said your speech ebekɔ public papa wei edi ahemfo atam omo di nana otumfo ose tutu matam omo di mpanifo bebre anim atwitwi fam mahama didn't come directly he sent some people to do his dirty bit obi to say akoya na police ne sasuntie kavitela wasabugo akatia wabobonufo odi just why na kavitela ndidi na ta na ba ko bia na notice bini ti se na nchie bini a sabita frache obi didi on fanta wo kwana wahu na wo na akotiem
akwa no to South Africa. I think he's living in South Africa.
Thank you. Yeah. Mr. Mafu de ntina me nua be ma onu uri o. O so me kai wo mu de pakro. Yes, your friend free man o samai.
I'm a winnie pakro.
She be ma no, o baka se dabo wo nu nsuo. San krofo we nyina tama ho. E diga na fo mpanifo atem. Obuti so hini David mu nyina. Anya ntina ayi akwa we baba didi esika de koye no
obsna doye
because wo tena na wo tia na wakoma na eti batene mua mu sampanifo we mo antrefo ana mo dada enchirima mo dada youth no edi 50 Ghana na ye di share manchis box na mo de me ma mo no mo koto oba mo so ma di omo momo mo koto oba no mo de ma mo ene hwede mo di ye omu ninum hwede wo di ye omu nim no na wo ya kan say President Mahama enya Ghana fo nyina na wadi di o matam
no de hwan no ni na tem
enya Ghana fo nyina na wadi di o matam Ghana for taxpayer money and I would book Kevin Taylor for one. Ghana for Minsumu Emamo Minsumu a jagumu rawa as will be the patrol woman soon near Pedatum because a young one taxpayer scow Mutriadema Mukobo Munkakra Mumakonin toss at Tribia Ghana Nibia Tradibia. Or chia tax the ma John Dramani Mahama. Any NDC. God, please. God forgive them. Me ya o Mr. Mafo.
Ya.
Ya. Sa tax no. Wo bojo na wo ye no momone kura na wo tonwa. Wo tax na Mahama de afa edom and your book Kevin Taylor who boy. Now what we ordinary Ghana Nino. I did but Tibet and Yasu to them was what you kakra Bawku, you know, after you go dre, or that, and a Mahama Mumu, you Bawku. He can nothing. And fun of Efa papa no and then find this for who omo dia say omunye social media bidding
Enketi propaganda sem no bebre ngum.
Yes, Mr. Mafu, thank you. Yen create propaganda, yen set fire. One Canada Japan, near fan to Ghana for trim. What are you going to gain from it? A dear Bena, what Assasia any area. And a dear Bena, one area any Assasia. And this is for move out, no more country Ghana for. Up for 7 months. Everything that is going on and you are living on is the hands work of MPP.
Yes.
Huh? Aday. Na ye busa ye nua sticker so say. Papa sticker. Eja wada Roma. Hi. Ye pa wo chow ye busa wo say. Sa woni Canada Japan e de hammer e bon tabo so a na mo bedi mo ayi a usu na usu petumi na ukoko petumi sa Canada Japan mo kasa fa ko petumi e na wunya ya what got to do with the ordinary Ghanaian.
Exactly.
Ye pe onipa amana bebu man adia magana usu yan ko by force yenya onyansani ye ni trip abobe enkola daachie ni daso wo sei yenkofa the other fish kantema ebeba amame ne fia henkwa na merry fish efia henkwa na medua banche aye starch yenka se enye adwuma o but with some kind of mood ba umia wisdom no he can add those terms ne ade no into his or by future. Let's say an effort to say Ghana for Obama industrialization for a beer factory. That a necessary start a factory. Yebeye. Sounds of fresh, Yebeye.
Of course.
What you say? It's in and so and no and Jaya soon and Kikaya soon sticker. When I want to Canada for begging. So what in the car? A choir before swa. What penny sick at the other? At the amano. What? No penny sick at the Famano. The Magana for one day. And to a Magana for not clear mind. And choose who they want. As far as someone shut Ghana for ano. That the sea almost sticker almost good jam. They have realized that they have made the bigger mistake for bringing mahama power again. Because the Siano, the oil Ghana for Kumu Panka day, Kaye, Yapanicho, Seka, Fast and Papa, Papa, we your bad. Ebia would you be their show mao? Ebia, because when you say, would that show parliament? And I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Show but ordinary Ghanaians, if you trust Kennedy Agyapong, can I say, MPBN what or Taiba will me a chia, what better want to hear propaganda to say their way a day? Who you?
Yeah.
Obian wa bayasa, eti boo, na yan fa boo and fa mount. So one boo, no one for boo, I'm yan for boo, wa. Yes, you because Kevin Taylor was champagne in the grabble. One from a boo and farm penny for a sumatana Ghana. What are you saying about it? This is the kind of thing that I was some and the mamma de muka and maximum Ghana, moye propaganda. Na nana ma himfo mutuna Ghana mu mubinu mo moye propaganda. Asofo amusin na na be sensitive.
insensitive
what for we are tell wapampa glue and ya kan wapampam asha won glasses to say dem si asa yusu ya master glasses to say dem mi Chinese ni abrewa me ye after books and another is sensitive. He is a sensitive because he loves his country. It's near me piano na obe put pressure, obe mountain pressure. And I had a boom man, you fed Jimmy. Another Miss Amaf won't make on him.
Oh, many yards pa. With your pardon, then, yeah.
Nanado, one yoku what the children are boomano. But Mutana, what a crowd soon. I have one last night and will be to a dear Bawku, yeah, Mudina Madwatoma. Care abroche. American flag, UK flag, sir, titi da form. Now they're funny treasure too for Muncho.
Of course.
But Mukuro moon respect no. Move for boom, man. A crona casafrane woman who's a move for boom macron. And no tea and the crona yimwama. Ama mahama so won't deal with me. Send Moses Ekofa a user for free and quassum. Edu omu kona omu bob na akopim so mu didru even though kran omu kodru no mu da so bona yakopon so tiri bna even though kran pono ye nyame de ye ma omu nyina omu sa gina oka kire rade say yanya ye peye hen me di ye so bi do be ya ma oni pa da tani bia no and satisfying
yeah
good thinker au kuta good wisdom wo say adia Mr. Mafo ye ma mi ni real feed the biarada adia antia ma ye ma me no ni real feed the biarada it take only a wisdom person any will be a tap ma padenya mi fro woni o obeku say anado wa Ghana obeya ade papa na mo Ghana for obeya adwumaden woni na ban onya good vice president ama ni tanachi the most truthful vice president mahama na ban to so kra no oboko no fa na ban
yeah
as a vice president sadie wenyi na Ghana for money answer say when ye ko fa na baba betina ye show when nipa na ban to so no oboko no when ye ko fa na betina ye when na Ghana for mama money and yes sharp mama so and to form and and the moment who be shiny that property as 419 I'm a kofana betman Ghana for you cost it what do you cost it so therefore I will tell you say deal with it
sleeping it
deal with it
yeah
namu bompaye namu se chedi amponyankopon munya kukudro there's nothing that is not possible for Ghana and there's nothing that is not possible for God. God will do it with the good prayers and with the good heart. Obusenyankopon okwa biasom bibia ni wa wose ye chichire wo soro a
obesan
ya chichire wa asase so ye sane wa asase so a ni ye sane wo soro onyankopon onye odada 47 ni umienu onyankopon ondi nipa hwamo tsem ni umienu ba yesu frɛ no chidie kuram akomamu a betie yesu frɛ no wayi mahama afiri wa amaye nti Ghana for brace yourself and deal with it but the good thought of prayer onyankopon ensa ebeye n'adwuma na next time no I hope say mo hop out efiri sa in such a way a yede makomu a I hope say you make the same mistake again yes so obanyansafo de bunebe ye nkana se samafo de manosi na Israel pa ene tuma wude magana bye bye
bye mama and that's a panyam council ya mama Esther and I attend in Kano I abushan for ubese humani mu biem voila Miamini. Mimia George Frimpong me mwakwa papa eda wase no bre. Abusiamfo me cheche mu nyina da mu nyina se. Ya transi ache ya kobe 3 hours. Emu doso. Timede ncha kese ebe ma tiefuo nyina mo baaye, mo amo share ye, mo amo comment ye. Mo asabio mo push ye videos, mo anen na mo subscribe ye. Cheche mu nyina da mu nyina se ne mo bre. Ai. Said ye tie bia no. Ati se ochina Yakopon ema ya hoodren. Na bibie ekoso yi a said ye tie bia no. Ye besan ahyia mu ewo ha. Meeting yani Mr. Mafo Hair Ras Media GH on YouTube. Won subscribe am just subscribe. Sa anso na won like video na meso say like video no mame pa. Said ye be ya video no betumi akona nim na be ye emaye ye nkwaye de. Meso say ufri ya dan wani ko Kakari TV so aso live. Na ko support na ni nyuma enkona nim. Me do besia na ocha Yankopon pa yasan ahyia ma me aba. Menwia George Frimpong ai mi ma me ya Frimpong a menwia ba Dexina J menwia Wilson Kofi ai oskani kwajo kwachi ai bra panyi kwasi asamwa ma me British cancer say Elizabeth yes Frank Kofi yeah all of you mo ba nyina ma me Esther Kebari ma ai Okai Florence nana ya chacha mu nyina eda mu nyina ase ene mo bre Yakopon pa ochina said ye tebie besia. Until we meet again,